Okay, guys, so we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly game master today, because today we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Jeff Talanian's very cool Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. And with me today are the stars of the Reavers of Thule campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we've got Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Amar. He is a 7th level Sikh monk from 18th century Earth.
Very nice. And next up is Carl.
Hello, I'm playing Carl, and I'm playing Iphigenia Acantadoris. She is a warlock, and just made 7th, Amazonian warlock, and just made 7th level.
Nice. And last but certainly not least is Robert.
I'm playing Sar Luxande, and he's an Inuit cryomancer, and he just reached 5th level, I believe, and it's one away from 6th level.
Nice. All right. So, guys, last session was a pretty eventful one, and a bit of a payback for our Hyperborean heroes. What happened last time?
We killed a god.
Yeah, we killed
Twice.
Sebek the crocodile god, not once, but twice.
Nice.
Once in the dream world to free Amar from the curse of the hunger curse, and then once in the real world. But we had help. The Terramen sent us help and got us there and healed our wounds from the first place.
Did they survive the fight, or they both die?
No, they both died.
Yeah, they both died.
Okay.
One got eaten, and the other one got tail bashed.
You know what? So I mentioned before we went live, we'll start off in the area, but I don't think we are then, because we need to figure out how you're going to get a message back there. Because they wouldn't be able to fly you. Yeah, because they're dead. Yeah. I hadn't even thought about that. So, where we are, let's take a look at the map quickly, just to situate ourselves as well. Where are we here? Here we go. Smaller version. And for the last little while, we have been... I'll shift ping to bring you guys over here. Go. There we go. You guys have been in this region the last little while after having been transported yourself here through that bizarre gate and then being prisoners of the sleepers. In the last little while, you guys had met some allies in a nearby village, the Toad Skippers, who have... Let's see here, where are the Toad Skippers? I got way too many subfolders here. What am I doing? Oh boy.
You probably also have, 50 windows open?
Yeah. There's the Toad Skippers. And the to assist them and to kind of get in their graces, you guys went to this island to try and cleanse the temple located there from the terrible toadmen, the enemies of the Toad Skippers. You guys found instead that there was something else in there. There was a mostly successful invasion of there until you confronted the god itself. And then that resulted in near tragedy and with the possession of Amar. But with the assistance of your Winged One Terraman allies, you're able to free yourself of that curse, as he said, and then come back and defeat the crocodile god. So, you also found an awful lot of loot in the crocodile god's lair. So, let's assume you guys have overnighted there, and that's where, because you don't have a way of, there's no flares you have. Do you have any spells that could message the area?
I do not. I'm not.
No, okay. So then, let's talk about the loot.
Okay.
The terrible toad men have Given you your time, it appears after being defeated by the crocodile god, they seem to have fled. There was either some psychic reverberation from it, or just the prospect of a bunch of, deicide committing heroes lurking around their temple. They did not want to tangle with you any further. So we have, let's see here.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was in that horde. Oh man, I can't even fit it on one screen. So, which things did you guys lay claim to already?
Well, I'll just go. I've taken the Mindbreaker sword.
Okay.
Right. And I put it, and then the Longtooth dagger. I think, Will, you were taking.
Yep.
So that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think if we had been discussing. Sorry, I don't have my other computer up, which has everything on it. There was the lightning.
Well, I'm just going in order of the list. But,
okay. Yeah.
So maybe that's easier because
Yeah.
I know we've stated things, but and then the Amazon's helm. I don't know. I guess the problem is like it's gonna screw us all up. If we put it on. If someone puts it on, right? Because it's 10 feet.
For the spellcasters, for sure.
Yeah, and I can't use it.
So I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily want it. I like my wolf helm. But
Yeah, I don't want it.
maybe something we could. We'll just leave in the pile. Give it to someone important.
I was going to say, I mean, the stuff that we don't use, perhaps we could take back to the, if we can somehow get back and get a message to the
chairman.
And say, hey, look, in compensation of your 2 guys dying.
Yeah.
The helm of reading.
They helped us.
Sorry for your loss. Here's a hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The helm of reading. Does anyone want that one?
I mean, I have to use a
That's
spell
going
to
to be
do that.
useful, I think.
What's that?
I was going to say that should be useful.
Yeah, it's useful. Zard has the spell to read, but I mean, it might still be useful to. I don't know. Do either of you want it for now, or do you want to get it to? Maybe Zard will just keep it in his backpack for now, and then if he doesn't have the spell memorized, he can use it. Okay.
It is quite fragile, so you do need to be mindful that if it's in your backpack, every time you fall or whatnot, we'll be rolling to see if it breaks.
Just wear it, and then
pick it off whenever we're in battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is a Candle of Disruption.
Right. So I guess that could be like an item for the group, really.
I
mean,
believe
does it need
it's really only, it's most effective in the hands of a priest.
Oh, okay.
Because it boosts the ability to turn undead. It could be Xanako.
Hold on to it if Xanako, or, I mean, I don't know. The issue then, this is something that maybe the shaman of the Terraman could use too, right? So.
Bridle of Control.
We don't have any animals right now. I have right.
Yeah, that doesn't take up an awful lot of space, so.
Yeah, we could keep it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll hold on to it. So I do have animals back in somewhere, and eventually we'll try to get animals again.
Well, the next one.
Horn of. Yeah. Okay, Horn of Animal Control.
Animal Calls.
Yeah. So actually, those two work together pretty well.
I mean, can you actually? How long do they last? I guess is that in the book?
It's really kind of my determination for how it affects, and it doesn't control them. It calls the animals, but doesn't.
Calls the animal, right?
Yeah.
And it's only animals in the area, right? It's not like you're summoning anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can't summon a polar bear here, for instance.
Yeah,
right.
or a horse, for instance. Use the bridle. Okay.
Well, we haven't seen any no one's riding dinosaurs out here that I know of, but I guess one could try.
Yeah.
I was fixing to say, we could definitely try.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and then next is the Shield of Energy Drain.
I mean, So I have like a shield +2 already, but that doesn't. It's not better than that, right? The shield. I have a small shield that's +2.
No, the Shield of Energy doesn't have a bonus to your AC. It just does that once per day. It can.
I don't know. We could save that for our fighters. I'm probably not going to use it.
Yeah.
Does
once again, I can't.
Gwen have? Let's see here. I know she uses a shield sometimes.
Yeah. But I think I might have given Gwen my shield +1.
Yeah, she's got a shield +1.
Just a quick question: is Arlen planning on coming back, or is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. So yeah. So what
I was going to say.
Xanico could use it. Clerics can use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he's a priest, not a cleric.
Oh, okay.
I think they're more limited.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we'll offer it to him. All right. It could be useful, right? Just as a backup, like a last stage of protection, drain someone.
Sure. Go ahead, Carl.
Ring of Impersonation. And I have a ring of shooting stars already. I don't know if there's anyone. You know what? Actually, Amar, it might be useful for you because everyone always recognizes you. Although I don't know if they recognize you because of the way you look or because of your aura. So maybe that doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's more of an aura thing.
Yeah.
I've got a ring of spell turning, so I was looking, since I do a lot of the stealth stuff, I was looking more at the ring of invisibility is what I was looking. That's the other ring that I wanted.
Thank you.
Okay. Iffy or Sard, do you guys have any words for the ring of invisibility?
Impersonation, I don't know. I guess we just leap through that in the pile and someone else wants it.
Yeah.
Invisibility, I don't need. If he's not an invisibly person, so she's up front.
Yeah, because
in your face.
I could use that and then just move silently and be pretty undetectable.
So is Gloves of Lightning, is that that when you actually have to hit somebody with it, or is it casting the spell?
I'm not sure what you're asking.
So it's not a touch attack, right? It's a.
You have to punch somebody.
You do have to punch somebody.
For Gloves of Lightning?
It says strike.
Yeah.
It says strike. So
strike.
MR is taking the ring. Is that what we decided?
Well, no, you strike them with a lightning bolt, so it acts as a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take the ring of invisibility. If that's all right.
So, sorry, do you want the gloves, I guess?
Well, I was still looking at the black and lightning one down below, but we can.
I think the gloves. That's a lot of lightning power. If that's 76 from Iphigenia, then you can hit with 86 with the lightning. So.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll take the gloves.
Okay. And then the Hand of Helping.
I think Robert said, didn't you say you wanted that?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
I'll figure
cool.
out a way to use that.
Oh, yeah.
And the Phylactery of Long Years.
That looks like a priest.
Yeah, it's only priests can use that thing, so it would be either Amar or Xanico. I don't think anyone else is a priest class, right?
Including haste aging, that's pretty handy.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can hold on to it for now.
You can attach it to your turban or whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, like, eventually I'll get to the point where I don't age normally.
Oh, wow.
I think that's 11th level for a monk, I think.
Okay.
So, but I can use it in the meantime.
Yep. Okay. I don't use staves.
Okay.
What is the Staff of Detection?
Yeah, +1 quarterstaff that detects traps within 10 feet.
You're having like a collection of staves there, Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it for now. Anybody else? Would anybody else be able to use it in our group? Anybody,
I don't think.
You know the command.
I'm not sure. Staves are restricted in Ash. Let's double check here.
I mean, I must think it's like a simple weapon or the equivalent of whatever it is.
Well, I think like as a weapon, you guys are free to use it, but it's
What happened?
for the magical effect of it.
Yeah, it's more like a utility.
Yeah,
items.
I was just thinking from the perspective that maybe since we send Amar out a lot, it might be useful, like if he's exploring ahead, to be able to have that. If he's looking, to look for traps along the way.
I guess it's a utility item for the party, but it just wants to carry it.
Yeah.
Do you want to carry it for now, Amar?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and carry it. That's fine, because that would be useful exactly in that situation.
And then,
Yeah, I don't see any restrictions in Ash for the staff. So then, Rod of Smiting. I think you said you were going to take that, Amar.
Yes, please.
Okay.
and then the Staff of Force is Sard.
Yeah, let's see. Where did it go? Staff up. Unless it, next one, 7+1. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Sard of the multiple staves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the staff master.
Yeah, the Staff Master. So the monkey master.
And then Rod of Elemental Fire.
So I have a question about like the fire stuff. Does it have to be on to use fire stuff magically? Does it have to be on your spell list?
I'd like to make use of this rod.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
It's just that it is unpredictable for what it does.
Oh, haha. That could be fun. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's the Blackened Lightning Wand.
So the reason I said that I didn't want the fire wasn't because the fire stuff was because it was quite against, Sard's, domain. It doesn't mean that he couldn't use it, so he won't take that.
Okay.
But you want the Black and Lightning one?
If that's okay, I can give you
That's
the Glimpse
fine.
of Lightning instead, okay?
That one's pretty situational too, just because you need to have a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
But it's currently
You have the
charged
gloves,
with 7,
right?
right?
What was
Yeah,
that,
I have
Robert?
the-
Sorry.
It's currently charged with 7.
No,
Yes, or no?
15.
No, it carries 7 charge that we charge at 1 every week. Yeah, well, 1 every week for every day. There's a thunderstorm. You can assume it's at full charge right now. Yeah.
Right. What do you think, Iffy? I have a couple of pretty powerful staffs already. If you want.
Well, I think it's better. It's honestly better for a spellcaster who's in the back,
Okay.
right? Because if a Judea is going to be in the front, and I usually fight as opposed to casting spells, unless it's. So that would be better for you.
And I could always pass that along to say Xanico at some point if he comes
Yeah, I was going to
back.
say that would be a really useful item for Xanico because he probably doesn't have a tremendous amount of offensive spells.
No.
Right.
But that
Maybe
gives
I'll-
him an offensive weapon that recharges, basically.
Yeah.
Why don't we say that's in the pool, and at the start of the game we can decide who to use it at the start of each session.
Well, you
And the
need
Wand
to
of Fire-
you need to have the thing with you for 24 hours to attune to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before you
just
can
take
use it, right?
Sard for now,
Yeah.
and then,
Okay.
and then the Smith Wand of Fire.
Yeah.
So that was my question then. Like, can I use it because I don't have those spells on my spell list?
Yeah. So one thing is,
Okay.
Malo said just George had an emergency, so he wasn't able to make it. But like, what other stuff do you guys want to pass over to Malo?
Oh, right.
Well, the Wand of Fire would be perfect for him because he's a fire guy,
Yep.
honestly.
Yeah.
So, and Iphigenia is like darkness and shadow. So,
And
I could hold on to it for now if we need to put it on our character sheets and then give it to Malo and
Okay.
put in a note.
Sure.
And maybe even the rod, to give him the rod too.
Yeah.
Cool. I know George is a fan of chaos, so I'm sure
Yep,
he'd embrace the use of the rod.
Yeah.
All right, so that is distribution of all the magic items. So you guys
Yay.
find yourself still in the bowels of the Temple of the Toad. What do you guys intend on doing next here?
Well, what is it? So let's see.
It's probably still quite early in the day as well.
Yeah, the area is the red dot, right?
The red dot is with the what do you call it? Toad Skipper house. The Airy is about here.
It's like over here somewhere, yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, we could use levitate. How high up does levitate go?
There we go.
Because I do have the one staff already that does levitate. We have a number of things that do levitate.
Let's see.
Did you have the potion of flying, or was that also levitate?
No,
That was levitate.
I don't have it. I used it.
Okay.
So it's 8 miles out into the lake.
Yeah, okay. So we'd have to get out there first.
Well, we just gotta go. Let's go to that side of the island and look for a boat or something. I don't have a message spell or anything. I don't think it would be that. We'd be able to.
Yeah, one turn per caster.
I mean, I don't think that would work though. I can summon a demon, but I don't think it.
It's your answer to everything.
Summon a demon.
I don't think it'll do what I ask it to. They're very untrustworthy.
Speaking of which, Kev, I hate to bring this up, but you said something about needing to have a little confab with C-Tech's orb. Although I'm not 100%. You had said at one point that it didn't identify as magic.
Oh yes.
Because if it didn't, because to identify, he would have detected magic first.
What
not detected
is
magic, he would have sensed.
what is Sard's save versus magic?
Yeah. Is that magic or is that sorcery?
Versus sorcery in this game.
Yeah, let me find that. Like I said, I hate to do it, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to this for one reason. Yeah, save versus mag. Do you want me to make the save?
No, I just want to know what it is because I'm going to make it for you.
It's +2 and a saving throw 15.
15, so you need to roll 13 or higher.
Yep.
Maybe we shouldn't let Sard have that 15 hit dice lightning bolt.
Okay. So Sard, you have actually secreted that thing on you. So you have that somewhere on your person. What do you guys wish to do next? Actually, you know what? With all the identification and whatnot, I imagine that would have taken you the day. So we're probably into the next day. Early the next day. So then, what's the plan here?
So I was going to say we go to the edge of that.
Robert, you don't happen to have there's not a fan or something going near you, is there?
There is. It's sort of like it. Tell you what, let me shut this thing off and see if I can.
Oh, sorry, just because there's a bit of a keening sound that's coming through on your mic when it's live.
Okay, let me try this.
Perfect. Yep, gone. Oh, it's back. Never mind.
No, hold on. The computer hasn't slept yet. So
okay.
It's my other computer. It's a real low level fan. But...
it's coming. Your mic's picking it up when you're on. So there's just this kind of keening sound that's coming through on your mic, but not on anyone else's. Go ahead and say something, Robert. Let's see if it's.
It's still not off.
Oh, it's off. Okay.
I'll say something when it's off. I'll mute it for now.
Okay.
How about now?
Nope.
Better?
It's still there.
Actually, I wonder if it's picking up feedback from the music that's getting played, because these are open headphones.
It's a constant keen that I'm getting on. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. There's nothing in the room that's making that sound.
Maybe try adjusting the gain on your mic.
Where do you do that on Windows? Is that
on your? So you'd have to go into your settings. Well, we'll deal with that another time. Maybe we'll talk about that between now and next session. Just because it sounds like like when an air conditioner's running.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay, let me just. I'm going to look for it in the meantime.
Okay.
I'll Google it.
Can you hear it too, guys? Carl and
yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, let me mute
I can hear it
myself.
barely. I mean, it's not. I mean, I know it's there, but it's not terribly loud.
Okay.
I'll put you that way.
Okay.
Well, let me mute it for now, and then.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that.
I can't hear you.
Honestly, it's worse now than it was before.
I'll work on it.
Okay.
Well, that's that perception thing, probably.
Yeah. All right. So then, what is the plan here to make your way over there?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna, I guess, go to that side of the island and look around for. I don't know. Well, these guys all swim, but they didn't have anything that didn't. Maybe there's a boat. Maybe we can fashion a raft, create a raft. That's the only thing I can think of.
Amar or Sard, any ideas?
I was thinking.
I don't want to swim in that.
No. I was wondering maybe how they got
I don't know.
Sard
I hear the lake's full of
transport.
displacer otters.
Oh God! Stop it! Stop it, Madison.
It's something I don't know if it fixed it.
It sounds a little bit of Robert.
I can
better.
barely hear it now, my
Yeah.
end. So.
But you can hear me.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yep, you're coming through good.
Okay. Great.
Thank you.
Okay.
What else? That would be the only thing I could think of. Like if they captured, because he was a prisoner. So if they captured him somewhere more on the mainland and then transported him here, I would think they would have had to have some sort of flotation device. But yeah, beyond that, I'm not sure what our options would be.
Yeah, they captured whom?
Wasn't Sard their prisoner
Yes.
Sard was,
in the
yeah.
caves?
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. I'm sorry, I didn't make myself clear.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, that would be maybe an idea to possibly go back down to the caves and look around and see if there is something
A
spontaneous,
transport of something. Yeah.
Yeah.
some sort of raft, something. Maybe that they
A
transport.
folding boat.
Right, or yeah. And
So-
then the other option is to do the perimeter of the island.
Yeah. When we came, did we have boats or did we? I don't remember how we got here. It's been so long. Well, okay. I'm assuming that Sard would know if he came on a transport of some sort, Cap. To.
Definitely did not come on a transport, but you were also a prisoner, so...
Okay. Right. I guess you're just trying to figure out how they got into the island.
All we have to
Yeah.
do is we should get out of the temple because you never know, they might get brave and come back, and then we'll look for,
in
a
answer
boat.
to, Sard wouldn't remember this, but for the other guys, I mean, you guys were transported here in, like, outrigger canoes by the toad skippers.
So they've got boats.
The toad skippers do,
Maybe
for
we
sure.
should need to go.
Okay. Oh yeah, on the other side.
Yeah,
That's right.
on the western side of the...
That's right. They were slaughtered.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go that direction then not the.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Yep.
All right.
We got lightning. We got fire. We got.
So I need to. So Kevin, it says when I go to 7th level, I get a new spell. Like I don't have to roll.
Yep.
So you want me to wait for that until we?
No,
have it?
that's fine.
Okay.
No, I'm fine. The
So I might take that detect magic that I couldn't learn the last time.
okay.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
I think I only get to choose one spell, anyway, for the 3rd level. So
Yeah.
and it's either the big one or. Okay, so I'll choose detect magic for my
Okay.
new spell to learn.
Yeah, like, I mean, narratively, we can assume that your character, if he's been sort of studying this shit behind the scenes, we just haven't been focusing on her reading stuff at the campfire and
And then
whatnot.
it's like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah. It's sort of all crystallized. You know how it works in real life? Like, you defeat a giant god monster and then you get a bachelor degree.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
that's
we
your
just got it. We
thesis
should have gotten our.
It's what made my convocation so memorable.
No, I think we just earned our doctorate.
Oh well.
All
And
right.
before Zard left, before Zard leaves this place, he just wants to take a closer look at the walls again with the scratchings and anything, just to see if there's any kind of language there on anything. He's going to use the helm.
Okay. So, no, it's more of a pictograph. The interesting thing is again, like, it's tough to, because the illustrations are so stylized in that kind of like Mesoamerican, like
Yes.
Olmec kind of style. It's really hard to tell whether they're supposed to depict the Toad Skippers or the Terrible Toadmen. So
Maybe they were once the same people.
does appear that they both seem to, fight over the same damn temple.
Yep. Well, I need to close the door.
So one curious thing as well is that the like, why after such a long time would the crocodile god come here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't strike you this is not an alien presence coming from the outer dark to go in here. It's a primal, demigod. What was it that the Terramen had said? That it was a spirit of like hunger?
Yes. Yes.
So they seem to be aware of what it was before, just that it wasn't here housed in the Temple of the Toad.
Wonder where it was housed.
Well, and I wonder why it came here.
Yeah.
So, I was looking up, random encounters.
Yep.
So love me some random encounters. All right, so let's check over
Let me
under.
get another.
You got an orb.
It's so weird how like Warlock is interpreted in different ways in different games, huh, Kevin?
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, right. You're playing a warlock in both now too.
Kevin killed my Voidwalker.
In fairness, I think your Voidwalker killed your Voidwalker. They ran to a pack of gnolls last night, and then they had a strategy for going
Well,
around.
it did its purpose. I mean, that's kind of what you use it for in WoW too. You
It did.
just use it to tank
Yep.
and as best as possible.
Well, and you guys gave those gnolls a hell of a bloody nose too, so
Yeah, we killed both their brutes, which was great. I thought that was really good. So
All right, so overland. There we go.
I don't know. People criticize WoW as much as they criticize Game of Thrones, but I like the universe.
Oh, me too. I'm a huge fan
I like
of
the lore. I like
and
the verse.
Yep.
I like the weird cartoony draw. The way that they.
Well, it's fun. The fun thing with the adaptation of the 5e game is the way it still encourages, like, in the same, similar to how the MMO does, where it encourages teamwork. Like, having the combination of your Voidwalker next to the Paladin was thematically interesting, but, like, mechanically pretty fucking badass.
No, it was good. It's actually helped. I think because it held at least that brute for one round, so that the Paladin could fall back.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do with that with the taunt. So.
Okay. So, let's see here.
Yeah.
So it's going to take, because it's about 4 miles, it's going to take about half a day to get to the edge of the island, whether you're going to the east or the west. So, here we go. No, it's only 3 that way, so it's a lot farther the other. Which side are you going to, east or west?
We're going to west side of the island because that's where the boats might be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that works for me. Alrighty. Will, it's for you, buddy.
Everybody drink.
The sad thing it's going to be for today's adventure session is there's only one fucking book out for it. Fortunately, I have a wealth of pulp RPGs, so
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Oh, for adventure.
Though pulp, it's funny because like I started writing the adventure and like the adventure has like a whole list of like, this is what pulp is and this is what pulp is, and I'm reading it and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I goddamn want here. If it's gonna be low-level superheroics, that's what we're doing.
Well, you could definitely tell the difference between pulp Cthulhu and regular Cthulhu, because I've played,
Most definitely,
in both, right?
And I think
your staying power is much greater in the pulp.
Absolutely. And I think that that game is a really good example of one that plays a lot better than it reads. It feels a lot more heroic and badass at the table than when you read it. You're like, how is this fucking different from regular Cthulhu?
Yeah,
well, I mean,
I think that's what I ran into.
It encourages you to go crazy in pulp Cthulhu.
Because an enlightened madness kind of thing.
Yeah, you get this insidious benefit, but you really don't get a benefit. It's not going slowly crazy is not a benefit.
The luck mechanic, using your luck skill cool. as a narrative meta currency is awesome. Really
because
clever.
you have to make choices,
Yeah.
But I've seen characters get, they use their luck to survive one thing, and then they die. They still die. They run out of luck, which is kind of thematic in pulp. You see the hero run out of luck. Or usually the bad guy. But
I think most of you guys have played with Steve, but we in our Pulp Cthulhu one, the guys were investigating we played, I think, 2 or 3 sessions of it. In the third session, or the final session at least, they all made it out to this oil derrick in the middle of the bayou, and it was leaking fuel and stuff like that. And Steve decided to use his ray gun, his heat ray gun, on it, and blew everybody up. Boom! Because he rolled a critical failure.
Steve.
Oh, it was great. It was great fun. That was a really, really fun couple of sessions. Okay. That's interesting.
No, it's not. That's not good at all.
Well, I had to re-roll because I rolled something and I'm like, well, you just defeated the crocodile god. I don't think a giant crocodile is really an appropriate thing to find here now. You killed my father! It's the Inigo Montoya of crocodiles. Hello!
No, it's Mama. That was, we just killed her baby. It's like, oh crap.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, would you guys give us a... Excuse me, sorry about that. I think surprise in this is a D6.
Each one a 1d6?
Yeah, it's 1d6 roll, and then I'm sure I'll find it in a moment here. I don't think 5 is a surprise. Surprise only, I believe, on a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Unless you're a barbarian, and then you're never surprised, really.
Because you're always angry.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to a battle mat here.
So that's a, like people complain about dark vision or GMs. That's one of my things, is like those classes that, you want to ambush the characters because you're acting with bravado and with stupidity, and you can't because the barbarian's only surprised on a 6.
Yep. Yeah, no, there's it's one of the reasons why I don't apply dex bonus for initiative in AD&D, is because it's just if you've got, especially with the way we generate stats in that game, it just, characters would always be acting before everybody. With anyone who's got a high dex, and that, I get that that's sort of in the intended thematic space that is intended to offer, but I don't think that's necessary, especially in a game where some things you can disable enemies so quickly.
Yep.
Okay, what am I looking for here? You guys were in here. I'm trying to find where my token for Sard is here. Here he is. Here he is.
Oh.
All right. Here we go. All right, so just getting you guys set up in here. Yo, Yungle. Now, do I have multiple maps set up on this one? Let's see here. I do not.
Hello. Did you see that forest map that you use with the hills and the? That's a very handy map. I've seen you use it a lot.
It is, yeah.
It's great that you can reuse a lot of these.
Yeah, like sometimes I rotate them, and sometimes whatever. It's there's only so many. You can build custom ones quite easily with it. Because I'm not going to sit here and like plant trees, you know.
Yeah. Like
a teenage Canadian in the '90s. What are you doing? Planting trees.
Can I give a plug for a Patreon that has a lot of these?
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
So there's Seafoot Games as a Patreon. I don't know if you're familiar, or if your listeners, watchers are familiar, but it's a good Patreon because they release a map like once a week, and it's like a series of maps, like a variation on the themes, and they've even started to now put like prompts, adventure prompts for them. So it's a really good. It's a really good Patreon because I reuse the maps constantly in a lot of games for Roll20 or whatever, or other. So
cool.
Seafoot Games.
Nice. Well, our buddy Douglas Cole behind Dungeon Grappling, he has a Kickstarter going on right now for a new bestiary for Dungeon Fantasy.
That's cool.
It's a pretty good deal. I've backed it only because it's for his Viking setting.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's released last year. He kickstarted a couple of adventures, and let's see here. Map player. There we go. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, I cannot believe that. No, I get a lot of cipher system stuff. I cannot believe I overlooked Shotguns and Sorcery, but they had Matt Fobek, but they had a Kickstarter for 5e, and then they also had a bundle holding for the cipher stuff. So.
It was not Matt Fraction. What's his name? Matt.
No, it's Matt Fobek. I think is the author. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Forbeck. Yeah, because he worked for Pinnacle. Well, I mean, did some 3E stuff too, but he's a super fucking nice guy too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I think George knows him from the 3E days and from the West End Games days as well, but I've interacted with him a little bit on Twitter. Really nice dude.
Most of those guys are really cool. I mean, I think I have my best interaction with one of these, to me, like, deities of the hobby, Zeb Cook, at North Texas RPG Con. Well, I played in one of his games, and it was a Asian themed game, and it was really fun. Second edition, of course, because that's what he wrote.
Yeah.
So I got him to sign. The OA book.
Oh, cool.
I actually got like Jeff Easley. He did like a little dragon drawing in my OA book.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
North Texas next year, man. I
know. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, let me know because I don't.
Why not? Because
if anyone goes to North Texas, like because I'll drive up there and then I have a car. We'll have a car to drive around.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I mean, JM DeFogie is within driving distance there too. He's the one who likes. Designer of Jackals.
Undoubtedly, I've met him there. Then you say he's
I think he's only recently met. He's a transplant though. He only recently moved to Texas.
Okay.
But
I met the guy who does Weird Frontiers, Dave Beatty there. I've met Jeff Talanian there. The author of this game.
Is Jeff a Texan? I thought he's in the Northeast.
No, but he likes to go to North Texas.
Okay.
And then another of the authors, the guy who just did the Atlantis adventure and the Seawolf's Daughter, he goes there a lot too.
Oh, Chainmail, right?
Chainmail, yeah. He uses
or Chainsaw, wasn't it?
Chainsaw. Yeah. So he goes there. I played in Atlantis, the one with the big crab in it. I played in that game when he was playtesting.
Nice. Okay.
The other cool one is ChimeraCon. Especially if you like Savage Worlds, there's a lot of Savage Worlds and Delta Green. They live in Austin. So,
that's another guy.
Like Sean Ivey. Sean Ivey is awesome.
I've only had limited interactions with Shane Hensley, but George used to work with him at WEG. And he said he's super, super, super nice guy.
Like I said, most of these people in the hobby are pretty cool because it's like they want to they're like musicians and artists. They want to promote their stuff. I mean, they're like indie, I would say indie musicians and artists. They want to promote their stuff and they love it when you like it and they get a kick out of that.
Yeah,
and they're not.
Okay, here. So that has been the obligatory non sequitur portion of our game.
Yeah, we're just filling
I miss
time
you. We don't get to hang out.
Kevin figures out ways to destroy us.
Okay. All right, so let me get some stuff out here.
I could talk about the Magical Kitties game that my son and I played last night. It's actually pretty good.
Did you play? Was that Secret of Cats or?
No. It's a game called Magical Kitties.
Okay.
It's but I mean it's like it's a big box game. It uses kind of the World of Darkness type the dice pull mechanic. It's pretty sophisticated actually.
Oh wow.
So
it's a board game or is it a RPG?
No, it's a role playing game.
Oh wow, Magic.
Yeah, I don't. It has something else. Magical Kitties something. I can't remember what it is, but you'll find it. It's by Atlas Games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlas just did a Kickstarter for a prehistoric fantasy.
Yep.
Pangea.
Yeah. Anyway.
Atlas is a very diverse publisher.
Yeah. They do a lot of board games and card games.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ars Magica, Feng Shui. They released a new adventure for Feng Shui within the last 2 months. It has cyber monkeys in it, so that's why it was of interest to me.
Cyber monkeys.
Like, yes!
Ding, 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 ding.
That is definitely in my wheelhouse. I bought the second edition specifically because of there's a description in the back where they're talking about there's a bunch of puns and it's a bunch of monkey-related puns. And I'm like, oh, this game.
That's a Magical Kitty saved the day.
Yeah. It's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. But,
so here is where you guys find yourselves. Let's switch it out. Our Muzak here is far too happy.
That's happy? It's good.
Let's see here. What?
Like
What?
That was a fat loot music.
Yeah.
Actually, I know next time I get a charity session, I'll have Kev run Magical Kitties for us. Actually, he can run.
I hereby retire from the world of dungeon mastering. I'm kidding.
No, that'll be a charity session. Come on. for the kids.
Yeah, I just,
Get all the cat lovers.
the one thing
Well, it is designed for like role playing for you and your kids, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
No, I've seen something. They have a session online. It's adults playing.
There's a couple things that just like really get them into intentionally wacky stuff.
Yep.
I fucking hate it. Like with the heat of 1,000 suns.
Okay, so
It's like someone who describes themselves as funny.
Yep.
I'm the funny one. I guarantee you're not.
You're not the funny one.
100% sure you are not. Ugh.
Okay.
Here we
so
go.
that will not be the charity session I ask you to run.
I do appreciate you thinking of me, but yeah, intentional wacky, oof. All right, so here's what happens, guys. You guys are making way. This is about, let's see, we said it was going to be 4 hours of travel. Let's see how far in this is. 2 hours in. And the thing with this island is that it's the undergrowth is so thick, it's really difficult to tell where you've been somewhere before, and from having stumbled across some of these idols for the toad skippers or the toad, at least to the toad temple. Like it's that Indiana Jones style stuff where you suddenly like are walking along and you push a thing aside and there's an idol there. So it's perhaps unsurprising that as you're moving your way along here, you come to a spot where or a region where there's a bit of a clearing. And what you see up ahead of you is an enormous spider. This thing is kind of moving along, and it looks over and sees you. And let's roll initiative. Where's my big dice? My big dice! Here we go.
Where's my big bag?
Where's my big bag? All right, so we're in round 1. All right.
Are we?
Actions first, right?
Yes, declare your actions first, please.
How far away is it?
Looks like it is... Let's see here. From you,
I
Sard,
don't see anything
130
on-
feet.
I don't see anything on my screen.
You gotta back out.
Yeah, I'll shift ping you. This is where you guys are.
No, I did back out. So I'm gonna I'm re-rolling. Sorry, reloading.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't disappear.
You mean you or your token?
Both.
Robert just, oh, what a world! What a world!
Okay, I'm backed all the way out. I still don't see us.
You're right here.
All right.
Well, I didn't see if my saving throws go down.
Oh, you know, hold on. I'm
at
shifting.
7th level.
Here you go. Boom. There you go.
What?
Yeah, you got vision. So I don't know.
I'm zoomed all the way out.
You
We're
guys
south
can.
of the creature.
Did I?
So this
Yeah, you're
should.
pinging. Yeah, I see the ping. I don't. The whole screen is black. Let me. All right.
Hold on. Let's see. So now this represents your character, so you should, and he's got vision.
Hold on a sec. Let me, maybe he's just blind with hunger for some reason.
Well, let me try it here. I'll do this. Let me take your token. It says same token.
Because I saw stuff earlier.
Yeah.
I saw stuff earlier, just when we moved to this. I just thought you were prepping something, so I didn't realize that we had any.
Can you see now, Robert?
I use theater in the mind. No, I don't see it. Just tell me how far away I am, and I'll.
Well, no. I mean, like the reason we use this is so we don't have to go through the hassle of that. So
Sure.
let's just get this
Yeah.
fixed. All right, I've turned your vision on and off, Robert. Is that?
Yeah. No. I still see a blank screen. I'll let you know if I see something. I'm trying to get my other computer up so I can use that one.
You guys can see okay, right?
Yeah, I can see the monster, and I can see both Sard and Iffy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change it to magic hold instead of hold magic. We haven't rolled initiative yet.
Okay, hold on. You're not
Oh,
wrong here. Oh, you know what? I have an idea what might have happened here. Let's see here. Hold up.
There we go.
Because this, the legacy settings have carried over. It hasn't automatically updated to the new dynamic lighting settings.
Okay, got it.
That's why. So, for those listening at home, if you've got ongoing games and now that they've changed over to the dynamic lighting setup, if you've got older games, that's how you troubleshoot around that. Is the token may need to have vision added to it, or you need to adjust. Actually, and what I can do more easily is just do this. Boom. Now you've got it on the new dynamic lighting as opposed to the... Ooh.
No, I can't see.
Night fell really quick
I
here.
can see, but not very far.
The hell's going on in this crazy place? Okay, so then everyone has decided what they're doing with their round.
Yeah. So seriously, like now my screen is black, so I need to reset.
Oh, hold up. Let me. There you go.
Much better.
So I'm gonna do everything on the new dynamic lighting. The new dynamic lighting is really good,
Yeah.
and it's
I'll
not
probably
the
do-
system hog that it was when they first rolled it out too. Okay, so
Okay. Nice.
everyone has decided what they're doing with this giant spider.
Yes.
Okay, and then let's see here. Oh, hey. We'll start on the far left here. Will, kind of beat my 6.
Oh, well, great. Yeah, of course.
Hey,
How about that?
nice.
Yeah.
How about them apples?
Hot damn. All right, so then, heroes are up first here. How far away are you? I know these
It's
things.
100.
Have I mentioned how awesome phase spiders are in these old school games?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
A giant face spider.
Okay, I don't think they're quite as deadly in this as they are in AD&D, but in AD&D they're pretty awesome. Okay, so then, first up is our... No one's got melee. We've got some magic going on, though.
Gets hit by like 5 lightning bolts.
Yeah, really? All right. So, Sard and Iffy, you guys have magic selected. What do you guys want to do?
Art's planning on using one of the 3 charges per day he has for his new fancy gloves.
Oh, I have news.
Yeah.
I think I can charge here. Hold on. Yeah. So charge. Oh, where's my... I should get my player's manual out.
Okay. Zard has a new plan. He's going to scream.
I'm actually only going to move half, so I'll be after you guys. So I'm sorry, which of you guys, you're casting a spell that's hard?
Yes.
How you doing?
It's going to be, he's using the gloves, the lightning bolt.
Okay.
So it's an automatic hit, right?
Yep, so let's make us roll.
Oh, you're right at the right distance.
Now, hold on. In this game, I believe it caps out at 12. Let's see what
Caps out at 12?
lightning bolts. Lightning
What
bolts.
is it? 8? This one is the gloves are 8d6.
The glove is 86.
Oh, gloves are 80, so that's not the wand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it goes 180 feet and then bounces straight back. If it hits something, but it won't hit.
Lightning bolt's only 60 feet long in this. Oh, wait.
No.
Yeah, but it starts at 180 feet away. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the lightning bolt coming from?
From here and go into there. Oops, sorry.
Well, again, if it starts at you, it's only 60 feet long. The
You want to start at 60 feet away from the
point of
creature, and then-
origin can be 180 feet away.
Oh. Really? I thought it...
No, that's what it says. Point of origin. Yeah, that's right. So just put it 60 feet away or 50 feet away.
Yep.
And
And then it
higher.
goes...
Yeah, if you want to go in that direction. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so then go ahead and roll 8d6. I'll roll my save.
I completely misunderstood that. Okay. 6.
Sorry, it's not. Oh, good roll. Sorry, it's not
Nice.
used to. Well, it's about half.
All right,
exactly
so
half.
Sard gestures and... All right. So this lightning bolt hits. You guys can hear hissing from both sides of the jungle now.
Maybe we should have just walked through there.
Then it is...
Virginia,
Iffy? Yeah, what are you doing for your
She is
magic?
going to summon a demon
Nice.
and cause
So-
it to.
Just a spell?
Yeah, I just had it. Anyway,
Summon demon.
yeah, it doesn't appear till the next round, but I summon the demon. It'll appear 10 feet in front of me, and I'm going to cast charge it to defend.
Summon
so it's gonna
demon
attack.
1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got to roll a d6 to see
Yeah,
which one
let's
comes.
see what kind of demon is coming here.
You roll or me roll?
You go ahead. Your spell.
5.
A
So
class
two-
2. Oh, and
Two
give us
class
a
2.
1d2 roll.
Okay. Roll a d4 and roll. So 2.
2. So 2 class 2 demons.
Yep.
All right, so let's see here. And I'm sorry.
I'll find it and tell you when it doesn't happen until next round.
Okay.
Like it arrives a round after the spell is cast, and then I'm going to
Awesome.
charge it to defend, so it's going to attack my enemy.
Nice. So her chanting that guttural tongue that appears out of her when she works her magic. What do you think it is? Like a fiery kind of like mark on the
It's
ground?
going to be her like it's like purplish black, and it's like these creatures are there's a gate starting to form like 10 feet in front of her.
Awesome.
That's going to bring in these creatures from the they call it the underbelly, or
Love
the
it.
underworld.
Okay.
Underborea.
Oh, nice. So then it is move. Amar, you are up. What do you want to do?
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and
Oh, that's good.
click the right button.
Don't kill it too quickly, because these demons can turn on us. That's the fun part.
Oh wait, I went too far. I think I can move to there.
Okay.
That's
Shall I
half my
forward?
move. So
All right. Then it is the spider is not happy with you. So it's starting to race towards you. And that hissing you heard in the jungle.
Oh my god.
It appears this is a spider's nest. 1, 2, 3.
A lot of fucking spiders.
keep going.
We come in peace.
Take us to your leader.
So flies, right? You hate them. Me too.
Yeah.
So is it night? It's not nighttime, is it?
No.
Damn it.
I can haste us. You can run.
Okay. This is a cliff face over here, but they are, of course, starting to skitter over.
Does anybody feel like we should run? Or no? I can haste us.
If anyone else has, like, that insect pit from Peter Jackson's Kong in their head, that is precisely what's in mine.
Oh.
All right. That is phase 1 over. We are on to phase 2. It looks like the only thing... Everyone who casts magic is going to be stationary. It looks like, Amar, you've got some melee this round if you like.
Yeah, I was going to move the rest of my move, but I don't know if that will get me close enough. Let me see.
You might have to go to the, like this one over here.
Yeah. Yeah, even that's not close enough.
Okay.
But yeah, I can go ahead and move in that direction. Six times. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so you're moving off in that direction. Then the rest here, I don't think I can actually get to you. 2, 5, go. Okay. Let's move all these guys. Oop, all these guys here.
Oh yeah, nail. My character sheet.
And 1, 2. Ooh. Getting in there. All right. That brings us to the end of round 1, guys. So is it the start of your turn is when these demons show up there, Carl?
Yeah, it'll be on like this. Yeah, it says 1 round later. So,
Okay, so-
when I go.
Sure, let me get tokens for you. There's 2
Yeah,
of them, right?
I'm trying to look up
Okay.
the stats for them. There, okay. Class 2.
Which is the class 2? Are they the brutes?
Oh, not greater. Lesser. They are... What do they look like? Class 2, they resemble 3-foot-long, deformed lizards of glossy burnt umber coloration.
Okay.
They're like little lizards.
Oh, okay.
I can take a snapshot and put it in the Discord.
No, that's okay. We here, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm not really fussed about them looking how they look. They're just small. So here we go. Give us a 2d8 roll to see how many hit points each of them has.
Okay. The first one.
So 2 hit points and 8 hit points. Okay. All right. And now let's put this under your control here. Carl, go.
Okay, and if he is going to...
Let's see here. So there's Demon 1 and Demon 2. Let me just jack the... There we go. This. All right, so then you guys go ahead and decide what you want to do with your round.
Okay.
Enter in. All right, well, we're in fights now, so let's see.
Okay. And then the demons are gonna melee.
How many days did you say we were in there, Kevin?
You were in there for 1 day. So you would have,
1 day.
yeah. Between
I'm
your chiropractic, powers and whatnot, I think you would be able to assume you've restored yourself to full health.
Yeah.
Oh, and remember,
I just saw that and I was like, eek.
Yeah, and remember, we do have those things that the terroristmen gave us.
Yes. Yeah, you guys got a bunch of disposable stuff as well.
Yep.
Okay.
And that would be magic, right? Is that under magic using those?
To use your...
Our things?
Like that berserker beetle?
Yes. Yeah, that would be under magic. Okay. All right. This is round 2. Magic, demons. Okay, so that's everybody. Then, Will. It's going to be a tough one. I do appreciate, or apologize for doing this back-to-back to you, but would you kindly beat my 1? Nice. 4. All right. So you guys are up first. So melee, nobody.
The demons.
Oh, the demons. Demons got melee. Yeah. Can they get into melee?
Yeah, they're
1, 2, 3,
40 feet. They move 40 feet.
4, 5. Oh, yeah. Okay. But remember, diagonals are double, though. All right, every second diagonal is double. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they can be
5,
like
6,
10 feet.
Oh, 6. They can't. No, they can't quite get to them.
Really? They can charge though, right?
Yes, they could. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so they'll get there if they charge.
Okay. Yeah. Some these little things. And I know that they've got a description in just you need to be. They have the attacks that the class 2 does. But what do you think these demons look like? To be thematic for you.
They're like little. What I guess the way they describe them, they're like these little like lizards with a bunch of teeth, more teeth than they should have in their body. They're full of spikes. They're strange colors. It doesn't make thematic sense. They totally stand out. So they're going to attack.
Go right ahead.
1 bite. It's not that much, but hey, I'll just roll 2d20.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
What's their THAC0?
Oh, 1
Nat
crit.
20. Fucking yeah.
So the 1 missed for sure.
Okay, so good. Yes. Give us 1d6 roll. Let's see what the modifier is.
5
times 2.
Times 2.
That's awesome.
All right.
How much damage
So-
do they do with the bite?
So d6.
So give us a 2d6 roll.
Roll 2d6.
Oh, it's times 2, so no, it's 10 points
10
damage.
points.
Holy
That's
shit.
not bad.
So look at this.
Oh.
Yeah, it tears in one of its legs. The 8 legs going forward just buckles, and a bunch of like innards, the goo inside the spider, kind of sprays out from it. Anyone else have a? No, it looks like it's just a spider time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one slams into you. I don't think I can get to you with any others. 1, 2, 3. Not this phase. And 1. This one could get into the demons, I guess. And I can get into the demons. All right, so I got... what is the demons' AC?
6.
6, all right. So...
They're just a holding. Just there to hold.
Oh, you know what? I fucked something up here. That's okay. I can fix it. So. A second here.
So, Thard, are you gonna send a line like that or
16.
something?
So I get 10.
I also thought about slowing some of them. But
One of
Send
the
a line.
demons gets hit.
Okay.
The one that hit, the 8 hit dice one, takes 7 points of damage as the one that was injured sinks its fangs in. Amar, your AC is what right now? A 1?
AC is currently 1.
1, okay. So I need a 15 to hit you.
Oh yeah, you can.
8. So it comes in, it tries to get at you with its claws. You just deke back a little bit and then to the side. Can't get in on you. Then it is missile, nobody, magic.
Does this hit the demons? Let's see here.
Humans.
Can you see the line I'm drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 60-foot line. It's not 95.
60 line. But then it continues going for 180 feet. That's the thing.
No, it's 180 feet is the range of the spell, which means you can put
It's
the
a
point of
60 feet.
origin, and it creates
Okay,
a
but-
60-foot long lightning bolt.
Yep.
But I don't understand I do not understand the.
How it bounces back. That's because I was indoors.
No, it says if it strikes a wall or another solid surface before reaching its 180-foot range, it will rebound. And then.
Yeah,
and
it's
then it
the
says-
point of
but
origin.
The example says.
Robert,
If
I
the-
don't really care what it says right
Okay.
now. Let's just that's the way we've always been playing it. That's the way it was in AD&D as well.
The reason it rebounded in Iphigenia is because she was indoors.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Fine. Then
So-
we'll do these ones. It looks like it gets 5 of them.
Well, again, it's 60 feet long. So if your point of origin is
Oh,
here,
60 feet. 60 feet. 60 feet.
yeah. So it's these
Okay.
5 here. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So let me make my saves here. Go ahead and roll damage.
He's using his wand. So he's got his wand.
Okay. So he'd have to
That's it.
get his wand out then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. He's using it.
Just use the gloves. Use the wand next round.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Not bad.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So let's see here. I'll go for the bottom up. So bottom failed save. So there's this blinding spark that goes across. Failed save. Successful save. Successful save. And failed save.
Nice.
All right, so gestures and they go across. Now, hold on. Wasn't there a restriction on how often you can use the?
That's right. Never
3
mind.
times.
He didn't-
3
never
times
mind.
per day.
He didn't do
3
it.
times.
He
No,
didn't
but-
do it. But it's every 3 rounds. Sorry, because I was planning on using the lightning wand, and then.
Yeah. Okay. So.
All right. None of that happened. Sarda's just standing here looking like an idiot.
No, it's okay. We'll remember for next time. I'm not gonna put them all back. I think it's out of charges for the day. We're gonna say
Okay.
that's the penalty for not reading your magic item properly.
Yep.
Okay. Then it is Iffy and Amar both have magic. What are you guys doing?
Okay,
I
Iphigenia.
used the.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I used one of the. I think it was the leech. Yeah, the biofeedback leech. So 1d3 plus 3 rounds. So for 6 rounds, I get -1 AC and DR2 versus physical attacks.
Nice. Okay. You have some physical transformation taking place thanks to the Terrans. And then Iffy, what do you got in him deck?
Iphigenia's also going to cast Lightning Bolt. I think I can get. Probably I can only get 3. It seems.
Okay.
I'll do these 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage, and I'll make my saves here. I think most of them are dead as long as you roll decent damage here.
Yeah.
Okay, so failed, succeeded, failed. So go ahead.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So, all right, and then he succeeded, 15 points of damage, which is still enough to kill him. And there we go. All right,
Oh,
so
very nice.
the jungle is lit up as you guys. Lightning plays across here.
That was good. That was good. That was a really good roll.
Yeah. I think I need to make. Let's see here. I need to make a morale check for these guys. Nope, they're still fighting.
Okay.
They're hungry, apparently. All right. So then that is the end of magic. We're on to move. So, on to...
I guess the demons can move. They're going to move it.
No, they attack
targets.
this round. It's still first phase.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
they're moving. They're moving. Okay.
Okay. All right. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got this, right, Amar?
Oh yeah, I got this.
All right.
Although, ooh.
5. Okay. All right. So the spiders continue their approach. Then we're on to second phase. We have melee, which I believe is a couple of spiders. None of our heroes have melee, right?
No.
On second phase?
Yeah.
Or first?
Second phase.
Yeah, I have melee.
But you can't do magic and melee in the same round.
Oh, well, shit on me. My bad.
Well, it's okay. You got DR, though. You got DR.
You got DR now, so there's that.
Yeah, I've got and better AC.
Okay, great. So that's going to get on you. They'll be able to get in on those demons. 1, 2, 3. That'll get on the demon. And I don't think anyone else can get in on anybody. Okay, so I've got 2 attacks. Here, 1 attack on 1 demon, the tinier one. That hits AC. I just narrowly missed by 1. I hit AC 7. And then I got 2 on the other demon. Okay, 1 hits.
Okay,
it's dead. It's only got the 1.
It's gone. Yeah.
Disintegrates in a puff of vile-tasting smoke. The 8-eye or multi-segmented eyes of the spider kind of trying to look around to see where it's gone. Then the 2 that have come in on Amar. I need a 15 to hit you, Amar. Let's see here. 15 and an 18. So first, let's do damage, because if it doesn't get through your DR... What's your DR right now?
DR of 2.
2, okay. So 8 points of damage from the first bite, and 5 points of damage from the second. So it'll be 6 and 3. And then I need 2 saves versus death. This is poison, so if you've got any bonuses against poison, you can apply that.
Yeah.
So what do those antitoxins do, Kevin, that we got from the Monkey Meister?
The antitoxins completely negate the effect of poison.
Okay.
You have 3 points of Astonishing Fortune. Oh,
wonderful.
What this will do,
craptastic is that?
You can feel, so it's not immediate, but what you can feel is a lethargy overtaking your limbs. You will be paralyzed in 1d2 rounds.
Oh, yeah, that's no good.
So you want to spend Astonishing Fortune to just succeed on those, or...
What do you think, Carl?
How many do we have? We have 6 points?
3 points.
3 points.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get to you in 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'd say use them.
Okay, so let's go ahead and burn them then.
You should have.
I mean, we have.
Yeah.
We do have. I do have two doses of antitoxins.
Yeah.
What do you think, Amar?
You should have the staff that I have. It has +3 to what do you call them? Saving throws.
Oh, hey, if it was Chael from that D&D game, it wouldn't matter because he's immune to poisons from spiders.
Nice.
So what do you think? Suck it up, or are you spending 2 to ignore those?
I mean, I would spend them, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. So
you're holding the right flank. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you think you avoid the poison of these 2 things?
I think it's maybe. I mean, he definitely got hit, and he kind of feels the, where the wound was, and he just kind of immediately grasps like his arm, like they bit into his arm or something.
Yep. And
kind of just squeezes and focuses and kind of pushes that poison out of the wound.
Love it. All right. You got time to bleed. Then it is, let's see here. Anyone moving in second phase, or did everyone use magic?
Yeah, I used magic.
Everyone used magic. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 1, 2, 4, 5. All right. Okay, so they're closing in ever closer. Now we're on to round 3, guys. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round. Love how you guys cleared out the crowd so quick, too. That's great.
Oh, if I charge, well, it depends. If I charge, I don't have any moves, so I guess I can ignore that, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to decide what I use.
And hit this one. Okay.
Okay. So, which tab?
Right.
All right.
All right. So then, Will,
Yes.
you're making a fool of me with all your incredible rolls. Let's see if it carries on. This one's going to be a challenging one.
Another one.
Another one. All right, surprise, surprise, you guys won. Or you were successful. So, Iffy, looks like you and Amar are the ones on melee here. Who'd like to go first?
Yep, I'll go ahead. So let's see. So I'm going to strike the first one that's injured.
Yep. That's the one scorched by
So
Sart's first
go ahead.
lightning.
Oh yeah, the demon's also melee, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Damon. Yeah, so, solid hit. Are you missing any damage? That should be +3, isn't it, to damage?
Rod of Smiting.
Isn't the Rod of Smiting a +3 damage?
Rolling
It is
1d6
1d8 plus 3.
or 1d8.
Yep.
Yeah, +6 because it's 3 for it
Yep.
for the weapon, right? It's a +3 weapon.
Yeah.
And then 3 more. So yeah.
What's the extra 3 for?
The extra 3 is for my monk accurate strike ability, which works with any melee or unarmed weapon.
Oh, badass. Okay, so that does include. Oh, you rolled a 1. That makes sense now. All right,
yeah,
so
I rolled a 1.
you hit this thing, and like half of its eyes are destroyed by the impact of this. What do you call it? The rod. You still
Your dagger.
Yep. So here comes the dagger, which should cut it like butter.
Oh, a narrow miss. You really gave it cause to go back. So that dagger sings through the air, cutting it, but does not connect with this critically injured spider.
All right.
Okay.
I'll do the demon first.
Okay.
Over here. Just roll a d20.
Come on, demon. That's
It's a hit.
Yep,
AC
1d6.
1d6 points of damage. Woohoo.
Let me go.
4 points. Just something.
Okay, nice. Alrighty.
And then if a genie is going to charge this one,
Okay.
is there an extra bonus?
I think it's +1 to hit, and you take a penalty to your armor class, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Charge.
Well,
you can. I think you're restricted to the
doesn't
one.
matter.
Yeah, one attack as well.
Yeah. 10 points of damage.
Solid hit. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to look up charging on the break. Okay. So yeah, you slam into this thing. Wham. All right, and cleave, I think, 2 of its legs off. Then it is spider type. So let's move some spiders in. Here. Yeah. Actually, let's do this. Spider move down to there so we can get more spiders on. I don't think this one can get in. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, it can. There we go. Creepy crawly is all over. All right, so we've got 1 on the demon. So demon hit. So he's dead.
Yep.
No, it's going to be to ready a magic item as an action. Okay. So then it is the 2. Oh, actually, and they can move.
You could have moved and then it's not a move action. It's just to pull out the wand.
It's your action to get ready a magic item.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So that's not going to be able to attack this round, Sarg, but it did wipe out the thing, toss its body aside as it disappears into a bluish thing and then stalked forward. 3 on Iffy. What's your AC right now?
It is 1 because I charged.
1 because you charged. Okay.
Yep.
So then it is. I need a 15 to hit you. 2 hits. Jeez. Iffy. That's 8 points of damage. Full DR applies. 6 points of damage. Full DR applies. And I need 2 save versus poisons from you, please.
All right. Hopefully I don't do as badly as what's his name.
As Amar.
Yeah.
Good old what's his name?
This is
Oh,
poison.
what's
So if you
his
have any
name?
poison bonuses, nice. One
There you
success.
go. There's one.
One failure.
Oh, God.
There is 1 point of astonishing
We've got
fortune
one
left.
point left.
Use it.
I guess I'll use it.
Okay.
I do call out that I do have 2 antitoxins in my pack.
Okay. I've
Use
got
it for things that's going to be the problem.
4
Yeah.
on Amar. So let's see here. Amar, you got an AC 1, so I need once again 15 to hit you.
Actually, I have an AC 0.
AC 0. Okay, nice.
Yeah, because that leech.
Oh, badass. All right, so then I need a 16 to hit you. Let's see. 4 things. A 7, a 12, a 13, and a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh. All right, I got DR.
You got
Okay.
DR. So let's see here. So I do need one more save from you, please, versus poison, and I'll roll.
Come on.
Come on here.
What the hell?
And
And
fortunately, I
I've got
rolled.
decent saves.
I totally ate it on my damage roll. Only 10 points of damage, full DR applies. And it's 1d2 rounds before the paralysis takes effect. So why don't you give us a 1d2 roll? I'll put that on you. Come on, high roll.
7, 8. I have to actually type that in.
Oh no.
Go. Oh, shit. 1 round. All right. Then it is Sard. What are you doing, Sard?
well, Zard is trying to get the wand out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll have the next round.
Okay, so you get your wand out. Then it is, I guess, the end of round. Because we have nothing else interesting that's happening this round, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're on to
Look at
round
this.
4. Here we go.
She's probably not going to get to use.
Will, once again, so I guess everyone put in what you're doing with your round.
Melee. Yeah.
Here's one good thing is even if you take damage, Sard, it will not interrupt a magic item you use.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. Your spells can be interrupted, but your magic items cannot be.
To be honest, I actually like the way we're doing lightning bolt better than what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's honestly, I think I played the game for fucking years, and it wasn't until George used lightning bolt in one of our sessions, and I was like, oh, is that how that spell works?
I'm
Jesus.
still not
Yeah, line is a
100%.
weird thing.
Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure that's correct based on something, but I'm happy with it the way it is. So,
No, well, I'm 100% sure that's. I just read it earlier
Okay.
when we were
Okay.
looking at it, so that's.
Okay.
I'm certain
Okay.
that's how that works.
Okay, I will take it.
So then, here we go. Well, you kind of beat my 4. 4 on round 4.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping it interesting. All right. First up, we have melee with Amar and Iffy. What are you guys doing?
So I will go
Go
ahead.
for it.
I'm going to. What are you going to do?
Oh, I'm gonna attack this one, but you're gonna attack.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to attack that one with the rod,
Okay.
since he has actually less health.
You should. This is like more.
Solid hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And now the one that's got so less, that's
Yep,
almost
you're right.
dead, I'm going
Okay.
to hit with the dagger.
Yep.
Nope, I'm not.
Yes. Oh, it's keeping its distance. Iffy.
I'm going to attack the one that's injured.
Okay.
First attack with the new sword.
Solid hit.
This is still.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone. Nice. And then she'll. I will attack. I'll attack this one here, the one on top,
Okay.
or to the further north.
Okay. Go
the
ahead.
the backswing. Nice.
Yep. Solid hit again too.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So
deal.
yeah, one swing of your sword and one of these spiders goes down. The other one charges in, and you just stab in and pull up, unzipping this thing. Its guts spill out. Then it is spider time.
Yeah.
That's time.
Take care of
Alright.
the one on Amar.
Amar, you can feel your limbs are tightening. All right. Let's start with the bottom here. I see that arrow. So let's see. Sard, here we go. What's your AC right now, Sard?
6.
6. I need a 10 to hit you.
Yep.
It's not going to zoom in properly here.
An 11.
11?
No.
11.
A 9.
Okay.
A 9.
9.
Oh.
So it just narrowly you get in, Sard, and your wand is just out in time for as those like venom drip fangs are coming in. You're going to be able to get your spell off.
Okay.
I got 2 on Iffy. I need a 15 to hit you. 2 18s will do it.
I'm 0 now tonight.
Oh, 0. I rolled 2 18s, so I would have hit 9. Minus 2. That's 8 points of damage from one, and 6 points from the other. 2 saves from you, please. And then Amar. I actually miss with everything. 4 in on you, and all of them miss.
All right. Well, I failed, so.
Ugh. Give us a 1d2 roll.
Okay. I'll just so 2 rounds.
2 rounds. You got 2 more rounds of action before paralysis. All right, so that is all the melee down. Sard, what do we see?
Magic.
Sard is doing his lightning bolt, and I believe this gets
I think if you lower it, yeah, like that.
that gets all of them. So
Or even this last one. Or that? Oh no, you're right. It doesn't get that last one.
no, it
Yeah,
doesn't
okay,
get the
so
one
1,
to
2,
the right.
3, 4, 5. Okay, go ahead and roll 12d6 damage.
Oh.
Holy shit! All right, so as this thing's coming in, there's then this kind of like a low rumble of thunder from ahead. Everyone's hair starts standing up a bit, and then this lightning bolt arcs through, annihilates these 5 spiders.
Sorry, it's like maybe I'm the lightning master.
Yeah.
This cold shit.
Where's the lightning? I want my electromancer. All right.
And Amar goes down, right?
And Amar sort of,
Yeah.
Fortunately, as Amar's limbs tighten, the other spiders kind of react in a bit of a panic. So, Amar, you are paralyzed right now, and we'll talk about the consequence of that in a moment. For now, let's move on to round 5. Everyone decide what you want to do with your round.
So how was the action for getting my antitoxin out and administering it?
Magic action. That's your action.
Okay, so magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, these things are hungry. Oil can.
All right. So then it is Amar. Or Will, would you kind of beat my 3?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. So first up is melee. I am not meleeing with anybody. So then it'll be Magic, Iffy, and Sard. What are you guys doing?
So Iphigenia is gonna administer the antitoxin to herself.
Okay.
All
right.
She feels the.
Yep. So completely, completely negates any poison in your system. So that'll be from both of those spiders. Sard, what are you doing?
Sard's gonna try to get these 3. That looks like that's good enough, but it has to be within 60 feet of me to start. Okay.
For the lightning bolt?
No, 180 feet of me. Okay.
Yes, the point of origin is 180 feet, then it's 60 feet long. There you go.
Okay, so right there, boom.
Yep, go ahead and roll damage.
Jeez.
12d6.
I was already saying, okay, how do I get rid of lightning? That's the same thing.
That's so weird.
Kevin's
Wow.
like, how do I get rid of this wand? Well, let's see. Thunderstorms.
Well, you gotta find a thunderstorm to recharge it. You already used 2 out of 7 charges.
Yeah. But at this point, with 2 people about to go down.
So go ahead and roll damage there, Robert.
Oh, I thought I just did.
Oh, you
did.
did.
It's
I'm sorry. I
the
saw the
same-
exact
it's the
same
same.
number.
It is the exact same number.
Yep. So then with a gesture, they all are gone too. With that, with Amar sort of rigidly stuck in place, or at least his muscles tensing up, he probably dropped to the ground, Amar.
Yeah, he dropped to
Yeah,
the
I
ground
can-
for sure.
Iphigenia is
Yeah.
gonna go administer the antitoxin to him.
Nice. Okay. So that will get the get that out
I
of your
don't know
system.
how long it's going to last, so I don't want to take a chance, you know?
Sure.
Because what if there might be more of these things out there?
Yeah, although you guys seem to have, there is just the stink of like cooked spider and ozone that fills the jungle right now. There's probably some fires that were started by your rampant lightning strikes here. But with that, guys, let's take our mid-session break.
Yeah.
Go refresh our beverages,
Yeah,
and we'll come
let's.
back and talk about what you guys want to do next. So, for those listening at home, back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Iphigenia's all beat up. So.
Oh.
Okay, I'll be back.
We have those healing bugs.
Well, if I can eat it after.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Yeah. When Like I said, the Reavers of Elemental Evil are out.
What's that?
I said the Reavers of Elemental Evil.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Especially whenever George gets back.
Oh, I know, it's going to be like fire, lightning. I was tempted to use that rod, see what happened.
Yeah, just to see what happens. Sure, why not?
So, Will, two things to tell you. The one, as I was prepping for our adventure session too, I really got down a Kirby kick. I found, so there's a site called My Comic Book Shop, and it's basically like a Noble Knight, where it just has a bunch of out of print shit you can get too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like, I think maybe $5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the prices on it are really reasonable. I've actually got, I didn't know much about the Manhunters, but I was a kid. I got a copy of that Secret Origins that had all the stories of the Manhunter, and I read the bejesus out of it. So that got me really interested. I've got a full run of the Mark Shaw Manhunter series coming, and like at $2 an issue.
Now, I remember when that came out, and I didn't collect it, but I think a friend of mine did. And if I remember properly, they're good.
They're really, I've read them before, and they're really, I really enjoyed them. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I spent pretty much all last night, because I could have swore I had a form fillable version of the character sheet. And I spent all last night doodling and whatever. It was on my old laptop, and apparently it's not on the internet anymore. So I actually had to get my old laptop working last night to find that.
You know what I did last night after our session?
Ooh. Yeah, I saw that. Let's go get us some picnic adventurers.
Exactly. Oh, boo boo. I'm going to eat his head. All right. So then, with the that pack of spiders defeated, oh my goodness, guys, they have treasure.
What?
Oh,
Hey, Kev, real quick. Sorry for arguing on that.
What's that? No, it's okay. It's fine. We have all been playing together for coming up 3 years now.
Yeah.
So it's totally fine.
No, I was trying to figure out how to do it myself. I was proud. I was like, I think I figured this out. Oh, wrong.
That's awesome. I would always rather you try to implement it in a way that you think it works, rather than just not trying to make best use of your abilities. So that's totally fine, Robert. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look at the table here. So first, the immediate aftermath. Yeah, Iffy is a little banged up. What are you guys thinking?
Sard is happy to provide one of his beetles.
One of his what?
Don't we have one of those beetles that heal damage?
now the beetles.
No, we had like
the
that
beetles
vampire
only-
sponge, but that's like
Yeah.
I thought we had things that acted like, maybe not beetles. What are they called? It's something that were basically like potions.
no, it's like it's a vampiric sponge. You sacrifice it, points and apply to somebody else.
So I could give up. I could give up 5
restorative
hit points.
fruits. We have restorative.
But I thought you have that that lay on hands thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to do. I was going to take the sponge, take 5 away from me. That gives you 15. And then I was going to lay the hands on me.
Oh, is it like 1 to 3?
What's that? Yeah,
Yeah,
like, okay, so the sponge, sacrifice X HP, and it gives triple to the next person. So if I take 5 off of mine, you get 15.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
And yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That's
And
the
then,
vampiric sponge?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And then I'll use the cellular adjustment on myself, and that will get me that'll get me back to 34 after all that. So that's not bad either.
Yeah, I mean,
Does that sound doable?
that's good. I mean, she was at 15, so now she's at 30. It's still like 2/3 down, but which is crazy, right? To think of that.
So I have
After all
on my
that-
character. I have on my character sheet 4 restorative fruits that I think we also got. Those are effectively healing potions.
Oh yeah, what are the how much do the restorative fruits do?
They're full healing potion, right? So it's 2d8, 2d. What is it? What healing potions do? I used a lot of them. Whatever a healing potion does. Crap. He's not in here, Kayla. Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Let me use this.
Yeah, what are those restorative? Are they like potions, Kevin?
I believe that's how they work, right? Robert, is that what you have them written down as?
Yes, they're a healing potion, but I don't recall exactly what that is. That's
Yeah, and I think that you have to consume the whole thing. I think it's you can't take sips with the restorative fruit.
Yep.
Right.
So I believe it's
remember that.
2d4 plus 2, isn't it? Isn't that what a healing potion
Well,
does?
if you toss me one of those, I'll have one of those for now.
Sure, I'll give you a couple if you need them.
Okay.
First roll, see what happens.
So 7 for the first one. Well, just hold on to it. That's fine.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Let's double check that.
I didn't realize I had all of them from that.
Yeah, you have them. That's fine. That's good. You didn't get injured, really. So.
Okay. All right, so you restored some of your health. Amar's a little hurt as well.
How much do you need?
Amar's down by 8.
You could toss him one of those too. He could.
Yeah.
So we have 2 left.
Yes, I'll have 2 left. You find a pencil.
You know, nosh on one of those healing fruits there, Amar.
I need to go grab a
Like
pencil.
that.
real quick.
Nice, 7 back.
Yep. Yeah, nice. Okay.
All
so-
right.
Well, hopefully there's no more spiders. I guess that was one thing. Those evil toadmen, they kept all these vermin away, and now they're coming back.
Well, it could be also that they stick to the like a lot of Thule. This place seems to be just or at least in this part of Thule, the life here seems to be incredibly abundant. And like this jungle, almost for Amar, like this is not like home. This is aggressively full of life.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, let's see here. Wood.
Are
Let's see
you sure you
here.
don't want another one?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Let's move back to our big map here. I can change up the challenge again here. This is Birch Run, I believe. Yeah. Turn that off.
Oh, did we get? What was the treasure? Sorry, I was out.
Oh, you want to look for treasure? So you find
we haven't gotten that far.
there are like burrows that these things seem to have come out of, and there is in one of them there is the desiccated remains of maybe a toad man or maybe a toad skipper. But it seems to have been a champion of some kind because they are at least wearing some fairly impressive laminate armor.
Oh.
And they have a potion on them, which, sorry, if you sip it, you can identify it.
Okay. Oh, step up.
What's your save versus No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That's what
It is a potion of levitation.
Okay. Boy, we got lots of this stuff going around. Amar, you want this one? Seems like there's a lot of.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it. That's no
Okay.
problem.
Speaking of which, Amar, this staff of since you seem to have to deal with saving throws a lot, the staff of force I have gives it's a +1, but it gives +3 protection on saving throws. But the problem is you not be able to use the rod. At the
That
same
staff
time, right?
might be restricted in who can use it. Let me just double check here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
I think here.
I don't know if
Yeah, clerics and monks count as clerics, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
do you want that one?
I don't know. I mean, my saves in general normally
I know.
are pretty good. I think I had some crap rolls. I mean, my death and sorcery saves are the worst, but I still get a +4 from my cloak.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me go look at the Staff of Force real quick.
It's +3 protection on saving throws and AC for up to 16 is touching it, which, and then it's +1.
There we go.
And detect magic in a 20-foot radius. At will.
Oh, so what is it? What did you say it does? It does what?
It's +1 quarter.
So it's a +1 quarterstaff. It grants +3 on saves and AC, not just for the wielder, but for up to 6 people touching it.
Oh, okay.
It also detects magic in a 20-foot radius at will. So you can make either a touch or, I guess, a regular attack. For somebody who didn't want to, you can use telekinesis, which costs 3 charges.
So you have to toss when we're in battle. You're gonna toss that down, Sard, and then we all stand on it. We get the. I guess. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Can you use two things like a staff and the rod of smiting at the same time, or does it have to be just one?
So for this, for the staff's ability to get the bonus, you just need to be touching it. The way I foresee it being useful, which is if you're like advancing on a archer's position or something like that.
Yeah.
It'd be a helpful way for everyone to have their hands on that, so you could, get that little extra bonus of AC.
Yep. Yeah. But, I mean, the saving throws are nice. I mean,
it'd be good versus a dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
A fang dragon?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, +3 AC and saves. So,
Yeah.
save versus breath. So, I mean, it's definitely useful there. I just don't think, because I'm gonna, like I said, using it as a weapon, it's a two-handed weapon fundamentally.
Yeah.
And I'd only have one attack around with it for 1d6 +4. Let me look at my character sheet real quick, because I put that other staff on there, and they're both +1s. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1d6 +4 damage. So I'm happy with where I am, I think, right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay. No problem. I was just thinking since. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so the lamellar armor. I guess it's kind of.
If you want it, you're welcome to it too.
Well, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm already wearing pretty good armor, and the lamellar armor is gonna be heavy armor again, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
What was that? Sorry, Carl?
The lamellar armor is going to be like heavy.
Oh, laminate armor, not
laminate. A laminate.
Yeah, it's just really shiny, and you can use a grease pencil on it and mark it.
Yeah. Put today's specials on it.
Yeah.
Laminated armor.
Clever little political slogans. It's pretty good.
So what is the AC of that then?
Let's see here.
Is it in the book?
I'm still checking. Yeah, like it said, I didn't see a listing for it for laminate armor. Laminated armor is same as chainmail, so it's 5.
Okay.
It's a cuirass with segmented and hinged strips of leather riveted onto metal leather straps, laced together and worn over a cloth undercoat. Leg protection may include a leather skirt studded with and it probably has a small magical ability as well.
Okay. Do you want to use that staff? Sorry to.
Anyone have detect magic prepared for today?
Well, it has detect magic in a 20-foot radius at will, no cost for charges, so you might as well use the staff of force.
That won't identify. I'm not letting that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
That is way too good for that.
Yeah. No, he would have. Hold on, let me see what I have in my.
If he didn't, if he have it, I don't think she did today. Oh, she does. I have detect magic memorized.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So then, Carl, give us a D100 roll, please.
Okay. 24.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Didn't help the original wearer. So, this has a guardian spirit fuse with it, like a feral guardian spirit. You count the wearer of this armor counts their initiative as one better.
Okay.
So if the group rolls a 4 and I roll a 5, you would actually act before the enemies for whoever wears stuff. And it is a +1 laminate armor. So it'd be AC 4 before dex modifiers. And this shit can be worn in the jungle.
So laminate armor +1. So it's our AC 4. So I guess it's the same as what I have right now. I have leather +3, which is 4 also, right?
Mm-hmm. For some of the other guys who normally wear heavy armor, this might be a useful...
Well, it's going to give me the same armor class, laminate +1 as leather +3, right? So,
yeah, because I think Gwen...
Can you wear leather armor, Amor?
I cannot wear any armor.
Sard, can you wear...
I don't think they can. Casters can wear.
No.
So it needs to be like Gwen or what? Let's look and see what a priest can wear. I think I'm thinking in a WoW context where I think they're like wizards, where they can't wear anything. But let's see.
Yeah, priests cannot use armor or shields.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
All right. Well,
so
I'll wear the laminate armor and hold up the leather +3 and. Because it doesn't change me anything.
Well, I think Malo,
and we could save it from Malo or
sure.
The other guys who, like I know Gwen was wearing heavy armor, or had the breastplate, which is, this would at least improve one armor better than +3.
So is the laminate armor going to Gwen or Malo, or are you wearing it, Iffy?
No, I'm gonna wear it, and the leather +3 we'll put in the pile.
Okay.
I figure you could fold up, right, for leather.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So then that means, Iffy, you'll always treat your initiative as 1 higher.
Okay, and it's a leather armor. It's a crocodilian leather armor of water walking for somebody. So.
Oh, yeah, right. It's a water walking ability. Let's put, if you guys could add that to the party loot.
Okay. I'll put in the pile on my, So I'll put the stat. So I'll put the stuff.
Great, just so we don't lose track of it.
We could have one person walk across the water to the thing, but there's nothing bad in that lake, right?
That was actually...
Listen to the laugh.
All right.
Okay, can I ask one quick question?
Of course.
So that I don't mess this up later. So I dropped the staff to take out the 1, but would it be possible to hold the staff while using the wand? In other words, I just have it grounded so that I get the benefit of the... Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You only need one hand to work your wand.
Yep. Okay. That sounded bad. Work your wand.
You know what? Maybe
Hey-o.
since now we got all this stuff, maybe we should... No, I don't know. I don't think we want to call a spider a vermin, I guess. We call an animal and then try to control it to make it a pack animal to carry all our stuff.
Put the bridle on it?
We can try. But you have to know in general the kind of animal you're getting, right? Like, could you say pack animal, or does it have to be like...
No, you have to picture a specific animal in your head. Then you blow the horn, it makes a call that sounds like it, and if it's there, it will arrive.
So what kind of... Have we seen...
So what have you found on this island so far?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles.
Frogs.
Now, the T-Rex, that was before you got here, right? That wasn't on the island?
No.
Yeah.
That was in this realm. But no, I don't think it was on the island.
Yeah, I mean, there could be like some sort of sauropod around.
Giant toads you've encountered on this island?
Yeah.
In abundance. So, I mean, like, really, that's if you're...
Yeah, if you want to summon a giant toad to carry our stuff, hop around.
Reagan's spirit says no.
What was it that the both the Toad Skippers and the Terrible Toadmen worship.
The crocodiles, right?
That was afterwards.
No. Oh.
They were corrupted by it too, but I mean, toads are sacred to these
yeah,
things.
Yeah, giant toads. They're sacred. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good.
Well,
okay. Well, I don't know if that's bad to control it. I don't know.
I mean, they don't know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. I'll try to call a giant toad to carry our list junk that we're accumulating.
What would the Toadmen think? They're like, hey, you control one of our gods.
No, we befriended it. We befriended it.
We are favored by the toad.
Okay.
So you can picture go to the.
It goes ribbit.
Perfect.
The giant tongue comes out, grabs
Yeah. All right. So Amar, this thing, it's a weight of about maybe 10 minutes or so, but then you can hear this crashing through the bushes, and this big impressive probably 200-pound toad comes hopping out of the woods. Thwomp, and lands next to you, or next to the clearing, and kind of is looking around, trying to see what's going on. Did you want to speak to it, Amar?
Let's see.
I want to put the bridle of control over. If we don't need the bridle, that'd be great. But you can speak to it.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a reaction for it. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
What is your charisma modifier?
I knew that was coming. I was like, let me go over there and look. No, I do not have a modifier.
No modifier, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So this thing appears, and its big eyes are kind of rolling around, studying you all.
Amar approaches it, kind of like, back when...
I hand him the bridle just in case.
Yeah, no, I want to have that in my other hand for sure.
Okay.
Amar approaches it and, just kind of...
A rescue giant toad. Easy, boy. Easy.
Easy, boy.
Where's
Wendell? We need him to do his little...
The mammoth. That we encountered forever ago.
The ghost mammoth.
Right. So he kind of lays his hand on there and just kind of focuses and concentrates and just tries to speak with it and says, greetings, we're not here to hurt you. We just have a favor to ask.
Are you the ones who drove off the crocodile?
Do we all hear
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Just Amar.
Yeah.
He's just croaking at it. Amar seems to be nodding his head like,
Okay.
Yes, we removed the influence.
You slew him.
We did.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you. We hoped that slaying it would help.
Indeed. Why did you call me? Can I be of assistance?
Very much. We need assistance with... no. we need assistance with at least some of what we have and trying to get back to the Toad Skippers.
I would be proud to carry your burden. And he kind of opens his mouth up.
Yeah, Amar, kind of, the honor is ours. Bows to it
The
slightly.
honor is mine.
All right, great. So, guys, we got a toad. What's up with that?
Old Jumper.
I am Amar.
A distinct pleasure, Amar.
These are my companions.
So
And he points to each one.
Singh looks at each of you, Iffy and Sardan, kind of like there's a tongue that rolls across its mouth. You in your it's greeting them, Amar. You can hear, hello.
Yeah. Yes. So, yes.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So it's going to eat all our stuff, or we just strap? We could try to arrange it so that it.
Yes. So, Old Jumper, we will need to, put some sort of harness, type device, or maybe some rope, just around you to help carry. You let me know.
He opens his mouth up and lifts his tongue, and he kind of. What he's telling you is that he can store it under his tongue.
Oh
Wow.
Yeah.
We can put it in his mouth. That's awesome. Yeah, because they got that big old gullet that expands.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, wonderful.
Okay.
So there you go, guys.
All right. At least to the beach, if we find a boat.
So you gotta put your stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we've been slogging through here, carrying all this crap, dropping it in.
Okay. So, and you can put as much coin in there as you want as well, too. He's going to keep it secured with his tongue, and he'll come along with you.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay. So, with Old Jumper secured as your pack toad, what do you guys wish to do next? Carry on towards the beach?
Yeah. Carry on to look for these outriggers that the Toad Skippers had.
All right. So then I need... There's only one more thing I need from you. Here we go. You have no rangers or anything with you, or huntsmen or rangers, or scout. So would you give us, Robert, would you give us a D6 roll, please? Nice. Okay. So after another couple of 2 hours, I think you guys, through the undergrowth, you can hear something croaking off in the distance. But it sounds like humanoids who are speaking to each other. Honestly, it sounds to you not like the terrible toadmen, but it sounds like the toad skippers.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to head in that direction.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to the jungle.
Yeah, I think has to take magic then.
How do you plan on approaching this area? Are you trying to be sneaky, or? Oh, poor Yazik. Poor Zaraxa.
Yeah. They died heroically.
Most definitely.
Yeah. I was hoping there would be a henchman there, but damn it.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we approach openly, right? We got this toad with us.
Okay.
Sure.
So you guys walk out, and there is a group of about 8 toad skipper hunters who kind of look around, and you recognize from the markings of the equipment and the stuff they've got, or some of the accessories they've got with them. These are from the same tribe that you guys had stayed with before, the ones who came here. It seems as if they have sent reinforcements. Does anyone have speak language? So I don't think you guys have learned the tongue of the toad skippers yet.
Well,
Zard has tongues, but he hasn't. That's the spell he learned.
Okay.
What about that?
But he doesn't have it prepared.
Oh, it's just reading. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you guys? I guess they see you come out, and then they see the toad come out, and I think because of their relationship with them, you can basically use Old Jumper as a translator. So Amar can translate to Old Jumper. Old Jumper can translate to the Toad Skippers, and you guys can go back and forth with it. So, what is it that you explain? They explained to you through Old Jumper that they had come here to, with the time that had passed since the last group went out, they sent more to find what happened.
We definitely tell them about eliminating C-Tech in the temple. I mean, that's really, I think the first, biggest, best thing to relay to them is that we have eliminated the god of hunger from this land.
The temple is clear as well. The terrible toadmen have fled. We have not seen any, although we ran into giant spiders.
They are very impressed with the fact that you have a toad traveling with you who seems to be championing you. So that is, they ask about their tribe members who traveled with you.
Yeah, that was forever ago. I think we lost them.
Yeah, I believe they fell in battle or were scattered when we landed in the first amphibious assault.
Yeah.
All of us and our companions were scattered through this island, and we have seen them here and there, but it is a strange place, this island.
Yeah, I think
the hunger seems to drive people mad and scatter them.
Well, they were also, it's been a while, but I mean, they were all mostly killed by were crocodiles.
I want to give them some hope.
Oh, okay. They're resting in the bellies.
And maybe Todd, the Toad Skipper, survived somewhere in the jungle.
He's just mostly dead.
Okay.
All right. So they're, they're very grateful. The news, they want to bring the news back to their, high shaman for the, or the at least the wise woman of the village. And they're of, I guess what they'll do is split into half. Half of them will stay to try and secure the temple, and the other half will travel back to the village to bring more reinforcements back to try and, re-sanctify the place. But this is incredible to them. The idea that you guys have, it's upsetting to them to learn that something came in here. They've never heard of anything like this happening, like another spirit. Gods don't come in and take over other gods' temples in general, at least not in this neck of the woods. So they offer to bring you back to their village as well too, to share the story with them and to share in kind of the glory.
Yeah, do they ask the Old Jumper if he can ask them if they're allies with the Terramen of the area as well? Because we would like to get word to them, because we had 2 of their number join us in the final assault against the god thing.
They
sacrifice.
Yeah, when you describe the things from the air, they don't have, at least these hunters don't have any knowledge of them apart from, they keep their distance. They're not at war with them, but they are not allies with them either. And your dealings with the Terramen too, I mean, that sort of makes sense for you, because they seem to think less of ground creatures too, right?
Yep.
So, but I mean,
sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Robert.
No, I was going to say, I feel like we should, one way or another, we should get word back to the Terramen, but I feel like we should not just send a message. 2 of their members fell helping, and so I feel that we should tell them.
Yeah, well, we want to get word to them so we can go present and give,
Yes.
we're thinking about maybe giving them some of the loot that we have out here, right?
If they're out in the Great Lake, then what the Toad Skippers, the hunters can't do this, but I mean, with the approval of the Elder, they could bring you, they could have a canoe with some Toad Skippers take you out to the area.
Sure.
That would be a good idea.
Okay. So then, are you accompanying them back to the Toad Skipper village?
Sure.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, because we want to tell the tale.
Old Jumper does not feel his obligation to you is discharged, so he'll continue to be your.
Oh, he doesn't have to, but okay. But if he wants to come to the village and be probably preened and worshipped, that'd be great for Old Jumper.
He, if there are oversized
out existence in the jungle. He'll feed you.
He'll take. The Toad Skippers offer many tasty grubs for him, so he'll be happy to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you're until the.
You're right. Frog rescue, giant frog rescue.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So then you guys. I don't think it takes. Let's take a look at the map here, but I think it's within the same day that you guys will be back at the Toad Skippers place. It doesn't take that long to get there. How far is it from the coast here? Oh yeah, cool. Easy.
It's
2
cool,
miles.
like narratively too, because if there's if the cult has been broken, then the hunters could be out there searching for our companions on that island and bring them back to you.
Yeah. So, and that's probably what's happened over the last couple of sessions. You guys have been scattered to the winds. Mm-hmm. But you were brought back with Old Jumper to the Toad Skipper village, and you guys are greeted like returning heroes. Like the whole tribe is sort of clicking and chanting and praising you. The old lady that you met with before, she once again comes over and works some kind of magics on you, and you guys find yourself once again able to communicate with the Toad Skippers unrestricted. So you're able to talk to them for the duration of the feast. Because of his dexterity with his tongue, Old Jumper is quite easily able to maintain all of your loot with you and still scoop up and eat as many tasty grubs as they keep bringing him. What do you guys wish to do with your evening?
Do we have anything that we can give to the Toad Skippers? I guess we have money. I don't know if they don't really use money out here, right? So,
not really, no. It's not really a lot of trade.
Yeah, is there anything that could benefit them that we could give them? They've suffered terribly, from these people.
I'm just looking at the stuff we have.
I have this I can present to the matron. So I have this Falcata +1. I can give it to the matron to give to the champion of the Toad Skippers. The small jagged hook blade made from sky metal. I just never use it, and no one's really ever wanted it. I've called it the Jinx blade. It can impose. Well, how would I say this in the fiction? It makes your enemy less likely to hit you.
Okay. Protective wards maybe surround you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's it's a -1 penalty for the person. Like if you're being attacked, you can use it as a reaction. But we found it in an old village.
Yeah. They were grateful. What was that? What's the bonus on that? +1?
It was a +1 Jinx blade, but they can give it to their champion if they need. If we're not around to help them.
If you're donating it, then what I'll do is I'll give you. I think I'm going to give you some XP for that as well too. If you're giving it up.
Yeah, it's just
yeah. No, love it. Definitely.
I have plenty of weapons. I got this bastard sword across my back. I probably lost my spear somewhere. And it's stuck in a terrible toadman somewhere, and I have the mind blade now. So
We back in the when we were kids, we would refer to these tons of armor equipped characters as Boba Fett. Fucking Boba Fett. All right, let's see.
There's this old what's it, big Lockwood? Yes, I think Todd Lockwood.
Yep.
Picture of this guy. It's the other guy, Wayne Reynolds. He has this picture of this guy with like all sorts of armor and a big backpack and weapons sticking out everywhere.
Okay, +1. All right. Okay, I'm just quickly tallying up your XP while you're here. So then, while you're here, you guys will recover. You roll your hit dice to see how much you recover overnight.
Okay.
Because this game is playing in easy mode.
Whatever.
All right.
I'm only one down, so I'm good.
You go.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Yeah, so good night's
really
rest.
nice sleep. Yeah.
Which
has a good night rest. No, not attacked by spiders at night or crocodiles in the dark.
What they will also supply you with is each of you will gain, and we'll go for everyone in the party, will gain 2 healing potions as gratitude here for what you guys have achieved.
That's
so
very
1,
nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. So that's 14 healing potions.
So I'll just take 2. And we just put the rest in the party loot. The other 8 in the party loot, guys.
Yeah.
14, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
2 for each of us, and
2 for each of us. Okay, yeah.
and then put the other ones in the.
Okay. All right. So then, what is the plan for next step then? Take the.
Well, we would like to travel to the Eyrie.
Okay.
And bring news to the Terramen, and also, if I recall, like that is a temple that this Monkey Meister at the bottom, or that tower where the area is located, is where the Monkey Meister sent us in the first place, I believe.
Yep.
So the Toad Skipper, we were supposed to take care of the, there's a linked quest. We were supposed to take care of the temple, and then the Toad Skippers would help us, or at least take us to there. So that'd be kind of part of it. Yeah,
and the Toad Skippers are they, because of their mutated nature, they're semi-aquatic. What they can tell you is that to access the for one thing, they say this place is cursed, but in order to access it, you need to go underwater. They're brave divers who have gone down and found that there is a way in, because there's no, though it soars up to the clouds as far as they're concerned, there's no obvious way in. And you guys remember this when you saw it too. The Toad Skippers say that it's actually the way that you get in is under, and they'll send you someone who can show you where to get in. What they can tell you is that the place, no one in living memory has tried to go into it, because no one has ever returned from it.
Yeah.
To enter this place is death.
I was going to take water breathing as my next spell.
Well, I'll ask him do you have a way, I've heard there are bladders that can hold air, because we cannot breathe like you can underwater.
They probably don't, because they wouldn't have need for something like that. They can hold their breath, a lot longer than what you guys can. They're a little confused by your inability to hold your breath. Wait, you can't? Really?
Straight.
Well, we can hold our breath, but not for extended periods of time.
Like not even 1 hour you can hold it? That's so... Wow. Holy smokes. How do you ever go in water at all then? You must be terrified of drowning all the time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Only to bathe, and that unfortunately only sporadically.
Strange. No, the whatever is is inside there, no one has ever returned from it. Though even with your weak lungs, let's see if I'm checking to look and see what if there's a water breathing spell in the game, and if so, whether she might be.
I was almost going to take it.
Okay, you did not?
Yeah. No, I took tongues instead. Although I'm going to go up a level again.
Yep, water breathing.
Water breathing. 3rd level druid. And
If
duration.
only we had one.
Woo,
They're about
1
to
hour.
fire
Well,
now.
the
Yeah, I mean, it totally would work. If I remember correctly.
so
Well, I am going to go up a level, so
what? You know what? I mean, with if you will spend some time here, you'd have to spend like a week of downtime. But what she could do is the mother of the toad skippers could craft a fetish that would affect that, and what it would do. Oh, it only affects one person, unfortunately. But it allows you to breathe water for 1 hour per caster level, and the minimum to be able to cast that stuff would be 5 hours. So I mean, depending on how many of those you would want, you could wait a number of weeks here, spend some time, some downtime, or you just catching your breath, living some relaxing life.
Yeah, I can study some spells too. I still have all the spell books, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That I left here in their safekeeping.
So does Malo, actually, for that matter,
Malo too, right?
Yeah,
So,
and then Sard. Like once we're going to use the 3rd edition rules, where if regardless of the type of like the type of caster who created the spell book, if a spell appears on your spell list, you can potentially learn it. I know.
Yeah, I mean, I have like a book that has every single 1st level necromantic spell, Sard. So,
yeah,
you're willing to take a look at if it's on your list,
I mean, Zard can learn it. It's on his list.
No. What Kevin just said is if it's on your list.
Anybody could. Yeah.
Yeah. Like one of the changes coming with 3rd is if the spell appears, like if you've got Detect Magic on your list, but you're learning from a pyromancer's book, you can still learn the spell. It's just because right now the 2nd edition you couldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think everyone like you has house ruled that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like how Jeff designed Ash 2 is like house rule from AD&D, right? So,
yeah. Well, it's one of the things that like
it's evolving.
I see why the value, like I see the reason for why it would have been there because of for one, it was in AD&D, because I don't think you couldn't learn illusionist spells. I think if you were a regular caster. And it kind of makes sense in the fiction for why that would be the case, because there are a lot more unique spells. There's not like your ice dart instead of magic missile, or ice missile, or whatever it's called that the Cryomancer gets. So I get that, but it is a game, so yeah. So I mean, what do you guys think? Are you going to spend some downtime here, or you're?
I think so.
I mean, I think we should. Yeah. I mean, I would like to talk to the Terramen.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes,
we need some closure for the Terramen because of the loss of their tribesmen. So we could go there and then come back, and because the area is there's not a lot of room for us, and when you look down, it's very scary. So we'd rather stay. Yeah. With you all.
Well, and I mean the vanquishing of that too. The Terramen may have some gratitude as well.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah. So, all right. So then, when do you think you're going to go and see the Terramen? Is it like the following morning you want to go to try and sort things out with them? Let's go back to that map again. Let's see how long it'll take you to get there. I mean, when have things gone wrong when you guys have traveled on the water? Come on.
Yeah.
That's only how we ended up in this game.
But now we understand, because Kev says, like, what were you saying about water? It's like you have no. It's like.
Yeah, I love.
You have, like,
I actually I love being on the water, and I love like taking ferries and stuff like that. It's just and I wanted when I was in.
You don't have the knowledge to bring it into the game, is something like that.
No. I grew up in a landlocked province. And like prior to the pandemic, that's always been one of my things. I've wanted to learn how to sail because it's just I think it'd be a neat thing to know. Yeah. But.
That explains why everybody gets shipwrecked right away.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, I've been out to sea for like a year and a half. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with water anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Carl knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Were you surface or subs?
Yeah, I was actually I was aviation, so I worked on an aircraft carrier.
Oh wow. That's
So,
yeah,
like-
those are out there a lot. At least I was on smaller boats, so it was like not as bad deployment. Right?
Yes, they
Subs would
we're
be subs.
nuclear.
So cool.
Longest for me
So
is
we'd
about
stay out
2.5
forever.
weeks, but yeah. Longest for me was only ever 2.5 weeks research vessel. So
Oh God, yeah. So then that is so I was measuring it. Looks like, I mean, that's a day's travel to
Okay.
get out there. So, you know, barring there being any kind of untoward things. So, is there any preparations? I'll figure they'll split you guys across maybe two of the things, two of the outriggers.
Okay.
Do you guys wish to, and like you can feel free to try and consolidate that if you want, or try and ask for more. Are there any preparations you want to make? Do you want to bring Old Jumper with you?
Well, do we have the fetishes now?
No, unless you're waiting. Like the to get the fetishes, one of them will take a week to prep. So you could wait that long. What I was asking is because if you wanted to really like let the Terraman know what was going on, I was assuming you were going to take just a day trip, as it were, out to let them know what's going on, then go back and finish your downtime.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm good with that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then, what preparations are you making for this trip out there?
I think the Zard is going to go with. Well, he doesn't need tongues for the. Yeah. He's going to do tongues so he can talk to toad skippers.
The Terraman too.
Yeah, and the Terraman. But they talk inside your head, so.
I mean, we just carry our gear. I don't know if we need to bother Old Jumper anymore. It's up to let it up to the creature to decide.
He is getting
Yeah, I was
spoiled
gonna
like
say, I mean-
crazy by the toad skippers.
So
I was going to say Amar could speak with him and see if he wanted to come with us.
yeah, but then how is he going to get up to the area? Right. It'd be cool if he wants to go with us on the expedition to the temple underneath.
Well, okay. Yeah.
The expedition, he's happy to go along. He's happy to go on either of them if you want him to go. But if you give him,
yeah.
oh yeah, given the option, he won't go to the area. When you talk about like what's going to be involved in going up, he's like, you mean higher than I can jump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
But we'll keep him in mind for the expedition to the,
Yeah. Okay. So then, I have good news. I've rolled random encounters for the trip out to the Airy.
Hang dragon.
Completely uneventful. Total and utter bullshit, guys. Now, Robert, since you're the one with the staff, though, would you... Is this switching back and forth between computers for you, Robert? Or what's going on? Because your camera keeps...
No, I had to... Oh, wait, what is it? Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
That was weird.
I just want to make sure you were aware that was happening.
Yep.
Would you kindly give us, Robert, 3 percentile rolls, since you were in charge of the lightning wand. Now you're going to want to know whether thunderstorms come in.
I was about to ask you that, actually.
So there is precipitation. The wind is not that bad. Almost non-existent.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Here's the upside. You are getting a charge back on your wand this week.
The downside.
Oh my gosh.
Capsize and I'll drown.
Yeah.
Well, here's it. You know what? To be honest, you're lucky you rolled the 100 on this. It is a thunderstorm, but the wind is the thing that determines like water spouts or tornadoes or whatever. So it isn't a tornado. It's just almost as if it's welcoming you. There's a thunderstorm that lasts for only 1 hour, but that'll be sufficient that you'll recharge. You'll add 1 charge back to your lightning wand.
Nice.
For this week.
Yep.
So the and I think with that 1 hour, it means it passes by the time that you are approaching the area. And when you guys are about a mile off from it, that's when you start seeing some of them approaching. The toad skippers are pretty nervous about these, Terramen approaching. They're getting weapons ready.
No.
Yeah, okay, they don't need to do that.
Zard talks to them directly in their language for that. He says, "These are friends.
Yeah,
They helped us defeat C-Tech."
Okay. They seem to they nod in a they'll take their direction from you, the heroes of the Toad Skippers, but they're still pretty tense. And what happens as you guys are as the Terramen get closer, as they begin kind of swooping overhead. I was just grabbing a illustration for them. And the names of I've erased the tokens because I'm a dummy. What was the names of your allies again?
I was trying to find that up. I know one of them was Yizik.
Yizik, yeah.
Yazik.
And I'm trying to remember the other guy's full name, and I cannot. It was something like...
Do we have?
Was it Soraxa?
Soraxa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's just lurking in my noggin. All right, so then they swoop overhead, and what you hear in your mind for both, for all three of you actually, is they ask about where Soraxa and Yizik, what happened to them? We have not seen them in many days, and yet you live.
So yes, we defeated the god thing Sebek. Soraxa and Yazik are in Elysium, Valhalla. They are sitting with your gods at the warriors' table, where they passed in a glorious battle and death. We are sorry we could not save them.
You can hear them squawk out loud. There with the noise.
Thing, I guess Sard is translating. The god thing killed them.
Okay.
So they sacrificed so that we could succeed in the great task.
The great priestess wishes to know this.
Yes, that's why we have come. Since they had passed, we could not get to you quickly, and
so they all sort of hover down and do the same thing where they've got like a javelin between them, and they get you guys to kind of hop up and grab on, and then they bear you, all three of you guys, up, and it's once again just a dizzying experience of being carried up to here. You fly 150 feet up, and then are brought down on that strange floating disc that hovers above the white spire. And once again, you got the attention of the entire tribe seems to be on you, and you are brought to that Planet of the Apes trial spot kind of little amphitheater, as it were, on the cusp of the big circle in the middle. And once again, there's the what do you call it? What's a female equivalent of a chieftain? Or is it just chieftain?
I just call it matriarch or chieftain.
Matriarch, yeah, there you go. So as you approach everyone is, you can sort of picture they're like almost like a rook of birds, kind of all coming back to roost. There's more and more of them who are coming back as word is spread through the village that you guys are back, and you're brought before the matriarch, who, in your mind, once again speaks and says, Yizik and Soraxa, did they die well?
Yes, Soraxa bravely sacrificed himself as we fought against the predations of C-Tech.
I sense none of the crocodile in you.
We were able to defeat it and cleanse.
Sard kind of hides the bag a little behind him. Then you have done as we asked. The allies, you have acquainted with the land dwellers again.
Yes.
They are your friends too?
Indeed.
No harm will come to them from us.
Wonderful.
That is good. So we have, and I do, because we had talked to her about the place below. They said they're going to assist us with getting to the place, the haunted place below, or a cursed place that you call it.
Do you wish our assistance?
We would be grateful for any
Yes.
assistance.
Then we will offer what we can.
Yep.
Let's say that as gratitude, they'll give you 6 more of those beetles, 6
sweet.
more of the vampiric, what was it, vampiric moss?
Sponge.
Vampiric sponge. And then the leeches, 6 more of those as well.
Okay. So I guess each person takes one, I guess? Is that...
Yeah. And let me check something. If you discuss the plan, I wonder if there's a...
So we have three left in the party after we take one each, so we got to put 3 of each of those things.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I don't even need... I've already got it. I still haven't used my beetle from before.
Well, yeah, me neither. I haven't used my Berserker Beetle. And what do the leeches do? It's what, -1 AC and DR2?
Hold on a second. It's 1d3 plus 3 rounds. And it's a -1 to AC and DR2 versus physical attacks.
Okay. Those are
Let
good.
me remembering something.
I'm seeing if there is any psychic ability they've got that will assist you. Oh, that is interesting. Can they use it on someone else? Oh, personal, no, okay. You know what? They may be able to prepare something for you as well. While the, how many of those like water breathing things do you wish?
Well, we need like, how many players do we have just in case, right?
So likely to be here, Dave, George, and Arlen.
Okay, so
6 total.
6 total.
6 total. So 3 of those water breathing, because what they can offer you, if you wish to move like a fish, or move even just like a crocodile and have a hold your breath, they can prepare a let's say it's a it'll be a concoction that you would consume, like a sludge-like concoction. But what it'll do is it will psychically transform you to adopt the characteristics of those things. So you might get like if you decide to go with, say, like a lake, one of the larger lake pikes, you might get a swim speed, and the ability to breathe underwater for a time.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be very useful.
So they could prepare 3 of those. That'll take about 1 a week for those as well. So if you want to have 6 in total, that means it's only really 3 weeks of downtime.
Yeah, sounds good.
Before you plan the intervention. So they'll do that.
Yeah, we could go... I guess we could go back to the village, then get those fetishes, and then come back and get the potions.
Yeah.
And then proceed underwater. Does that sound like a logical plan?
It does. It sounds good. I mean, we'll tell we as much as your place is beautiful, it is not for us land dwellers. So we would return to the place of our allies and come back when we wish to.
Well, they will come and see you if you tell them where they're aware where the toads. Like there's several toad skipper villages all over the place, but if you give a description of where this place is, they could send members of the tribe. They're faster than you are, and can
for sure.
travel as the crow flies. So they could fly over, meet you in the village, and drop off the supplies.
Yep.
Okay. So then, is there anything else you wish to discuss with the toad skippers, or the Terramen?
Yeah, I don't have anything else with the Terramen.
Okay.
Oh, did we want to give the Amazon's helm, or do we want to keep it in the party?
I think that's worth sacrificing. I mean, we've just got so much magic, hasting.
Yeah, and if they use psionics, it might benefit them. I don't know if magic
I'm using the psionics are the same as magic kind of thing. So like anti-magic sphere, it actually would be really unnerving for them because it would. Well,
I'll offer it to them, and if they wish to destroy it, that's their prerogative, right?
They'll let you keep it. They don't. It's not something that they think there's nothing intrinsically evil. It's just that to suddenly imagine it's effectively like going deaf for them.
For them would be bad.
Yeah, so they would have difficulty hearing from others, but they could say this is a it could be for them because their primary way of communicating is psionics. It's very disorienting for them, but in your cruder way of squawking sounds at each other, at least you can still communicate with each other. And if this thing does create if you would delve down into this place, this may be a potent defense against ill magics.
Right. Okay.
Something you should consider is what the matriarch says. I think the only people who aren't screwed over by it, like Amar, some of your magic items would be disabled, but you're still pretty much functional, at least without. It's only. And Gwen, the difficulty she wouldn't be subject to healing spells, I guess, or the potions would be nullified for the time. But to be immune from fireballs, immune from lightning bolts, power word death, stuff like that. That's a pretty important thing. So
they just have to stay 10 feet in front of us.
Yeah. One thing she does offer some warning for, though, is that the legends from when the area was, that date back to the time the area was founded. We don't know. We don't know specifics of it, but the Spires is said to be a cursed place. It does not disturb those that are in there, but those that go in are said not to return. So take care if you choose to go into this place. Then, unless there's anything else, they will bring you back down, and they'll escort you back to the Toad Skipper's house. Maybe that's how they'll find the way, is they'll accompany you back, so they'll know where the Toad Skipper's village is and be able to fly back at the end of day. Keeps you safe as well. And the trip back is infuriatingly uneventful as well. So, guys, with that, we'll bring this session to a close. Session 67. Cool. Let me get your XP calculated here, guys. You did some pretty good XP for the day. Okay. And you got some extra XP for completing the quest for both the Toad Skippers and for the Terramen. Times. Everyone's got XP bonus. divided by 1, 2, 3. Guys, today you have earned 2,811. That's 2,811 XP. That includes your 10% bonus. Did anyone ding?
Yep, but I was only one away.
Nice, excellent, congratulations.
That's right.
That puts you at what level now, Sard?
6.
Nice.
That's good.
That's higher than Reagan ever got.
It was pretty quick.
Wait, so you got some big dumps of XP in the last little bit between the treasure hoard.
21,000 last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last one was awesome.
So are you 7th level also, Amar?
Yes, I finally made 7th. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Then
I'm only 90,000 away from 8. It's 90,000. We have to kill a few more gods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta pick fights. Who's your god, Terraman? Come on. All right, then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 67 of our ongoing Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. We are all active there, and you can find channels dedicated to this campaign, this game, and every other campaign we run on the channel. In addition, you can find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and you can find me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. We also have a charity initiative that we run on the channel called Heroes Save Villages that benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity. But still, we're having difficulties with the donation function. The charity changed their donor, and I've yet to get confirmation that they are staying with this new provider they've got. So I apologize for those who want to make donations. I have heard from some people who have asked about that, so I'm sorry that we don't have the donations open. The next charity raffle is going to be postponed until January anyway, so at the very least it'll be January 1st, but I'm hoping to, if we still have difficulties, we're almost a month and a half now without a functioning donation system, so I may push it back further, but we'll have to see. In addition, what else? A big thank you to our players. So, Will, Carl, and Robert, thank you so much for joining me back in the jungles of Thule today. This was a great session. Congratulations on completing that arc of your quest. I look forward to seeing what horrible shit you find inside the spire. I'm sure it'll be fine. No problems there. And for those listening at home, we will be back with this campaign in 2 weeks' time. Until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our Thulean heroes keep finding in the jungles of Thule. And if you want to see some more pulp adventure with some of us, we will be back in a couple of hours with special one-shot playing White Wolf's classic pulp action RPG adventure. And that'll be using the classic system, not the new, story path system. So, but otherwise, we will see you again. Until we see you then, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.